I don't support all things that this administration does.
But you support the administration even though they did this and defended it. Didn't Trump defend Hegseth doing this? Hegseth overseeing this and being okay with it?
You're right.
He said he supports everything the administration does. That's what Trump said.
Wow. I mean,
that's indefensible. And if you can't acknowledge that that's indefensible, then why do you still support Donald Trump?
I don't know, man. I would just say next 3 years, I would say I'm literally just gonna vote for just a better president in general. You know,
Yeah, and that's got to be the Democrats. Like genuinely, like you have to realize
but the
that.
question, yeah.
I'm not
but
saying
the question
Democrats
is
are
who-
perfect. I'm
yeah.
not saying that they're amazing within all qualities, but I am saying that they're definitely better than that.
What are going to be the Democratic presidents in the next election?
I don't know.
Best one.
But
We
any
don't
of
know,
the top
right?
nominees, whether it be Newsom, Bashir, Buttigieg, AOC, any of the people that would be the top nominees for president, Harris, any of them, right? They're all better candidates than Trump. They're all better candidates than Vance.
But
They're all
Trump
better
can't run
candidates
again.
than Rubio.
Who's going to run next for Republican, right? Isn't it going to be the vice president?
JD Vance or Rubio
Yeah.
will probably be the next nominee. Other than that, maybe DeSantis, but I highly doubt that even.
Have you ever voted for a Republican president?
No.
Or has it always been Democratic?
I used to support Republicans like Trump prior to being able to vote, like when I was in high school.
And then what ultimately changed your mind? Like the first fact,
Evidence,
like the
reason.
first thing.
Evidence, reason, realizing that Donald Trump is not upholding values that, care about the community. He's just trying to benefit rich people. He's insanely corrupt. He's destroying our relations with our countries and our allies around the world. I mean, he is practically the worst within every respect you could point to. And to me, it's honestly really concerning that people can't identify that. Literally, I critically thought about it, and that's what changed my mind. It's not like some random day I finally hit this point. It's just that, critical thought over time got me to realize that I don't actually support any of these things. Having conversations with people changed my mind.
All right, thank you for your time.
All right, appreciate you coming up. Let's go on the next individual. Only send a guest request if you do meet that set of criteria listed on the TikTok screen. Today is absolutely unhinged, everyone. If you just heard what came out, like what I was just referencing, I'm going to be talking about that a lot. It's crazy.
How you doing?
Audio?
Oh, this
Yes.
is the Bona. Brandon asked me to order Bona.
I'm 54 years old.
And do you support Donald Trump?
I do support Donald Trump.
And if you could go back in time, you could either vote for Donald Trump or Kamala Harris. Who would you rather vote for?
Oh, Donald Trump without a thought.
Okay, and why
Are you-
is that?
are you,
Why do you
uh,
support Trump?
Are you a Kamala Harris fan?
Kamala? Yeah, I prefer Kamala Harris to Donald Trump.
Give me 10 reasons why.
10 reasons? I mean, of course.
Give me
Donald Trump-
5 reasons.
I can give you 5 as well. Donald Trump was held civilly liable of sexual abuse. Donald Trump incited a violent insurrection of the Capitol and pardoned violent rioters who beat police officers, and he called them patriots. I can point to the fact that Donald Trump bragged about walking into the changing rooms of naked women while they're changing without their consent. All right, I can point to the fact that Kamala Harris supports universal health care policy and policies that would reduce taxes on working class Americans by imposing a child tax credit that's increased to $6,000 for the first year of a child's life, $3,600 through them being 5 years old, $3,000 through them being 18, whereas Donald Trump increased taxes right on working class Americans by imposing tariffs that have a regressive negative impact, while else, at the same point decreasing taxes on rich and wealthy Americans disproportionately because income tax and progressive tax structures like corporate tax are set up in a manner in which benefit rich people when you reduce them. I can keep going.
Oh my God. She needs to be punished. She has your phone again.
What? Wait, did one of the kids steal the phone? No way. No way. That did not just happen. That did not just happen. What just happened? I swear, I heard like running. Did they take the phone and then start running away? Yo, I'm here for this. Yo, W Kid? W Kid? What? That's a first. Like, I've been doing streams on YouTube or on TikTok here for 4 or 5 years almost. That's the first time that's ever happened. That's a first. You know, it's actually for streaming chat, it's gonna be I think 5 years coming up pretty soon. That's half a decade of streaming. That's crazy. By the way, they just left because TikTok kicked them out because they've been swiped out of the app for too long. But that's actually really funny. Sage, thank you for the $2. Thank you. Thank you so much. And someone else sent $5. Let me make sure to check that real quick. Nurse Ashley, thank you so much for the push the $5. Absolutely. I always love having Adam on. He's amazing. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
I'm 34.
And do you support Donald Trump?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, and if you could go back in time, you could either vote for Donald Trump or Kamala Harris. Who would you rather vote for?
I would vote for Trump, no, without a doubt.
And why do you support Donald Trump?
I mean, the Democrats are a joke in my eyes. I mean,
Democrats
the things
are
that they
what?
focus on, the Democrats are a joke.
Okay, how so?
I mean, the things they focus on are you know, their main focus is mass immigration and LGBT. That's all they care about. Indoctrinating kids. Did you see some of the books they had in the schools? What they talked about in them?
Like what? What was so bad? Actually, wait, before you do, I think that the Democratic platform was not specifically just only focusing on the LGBTQ plus community and mass immigration. I think that's actually what the Republican Party and the Trump supporters were focusing on. And wait, what's your birth year, by the way? Because a lot of my chat, for some reason, doesn't believe your age. I actually do think you're above 18. But what's your birth year?
Above 18, I'm 34, about 1991, July.
Okay. Alrighty. And when did you graduate
18.
high school?
I mean, thanks for the compliment. Appreciate that. What happened?
When did you graduate high school?
I did not graduate high school, but I would have graduated in 2010.
Oh, okay. Okay. I was just curious because that's typically a question I use to clarify. I actually believe that. I think they're old enough, chat. Maybe the chat disagrees, actually. I actually do think that they're old enough, so I actually don't get the idea that they're a fetus.
Oh, yeah.
But so I'm gonna keep them on. If I obviously identify that that's wrong, I will go on. But I do think you're old enough.
Bro, I'm 34 years old. Like, you want me to talk about the 90s? Like,
okay. I mean, I don't know. I was just saying this because of the chat. I said that I believe you, actually. So,
yeah, no, I heard that, yeah.
So
Sure.
the point that I was making is that if you're referencing what you were, that's actually what conservatives have focused on. And I think that what we're doing in that scenario, what we believe on those particular positions is obviously the correct ones. I don't see how that's wrong. And I also don't think that we're, quote unquote, indoctrinating kids or forcing them to be a certain way. We're just saying that people shouldn't force them to be cis or straight, right? They should be allowed to be who they are, right? That's kind of what we're saying. We're saying that we shouldn't indoctrinate them to be straight and cis, and that we should just let them figure it out themselves.
in surgeries?
No kids getting access to a surgery, like what you're referencing.
That's what you guys were trying to do,
Nope.
right?
I don't know a single Democrat
Don't-
that has the position that kids should be able to get access to sex reassignment surgery. Okay?
That is what you guys were trying to do, though.
Not a single person I've ever met has that position in my life. And
May
I've
not
been
have that
talking to people
position,
for
but
years,
it may
bro.
be something that they're trying to do. Yes,
Who's
that is your
trying to-
guys' ideology.
Wait, so tell me, who's trying to do this? Because the Democrats in office, I would say that they didn't even defend trans people. They didn't even talk about trans people at all.
The Democrats in office?
Yeah, like
What are you talking
the
about? They
ones
use
that were
the
running
civ-
for
they use
president,
the
like
civ-
like Kamala
they
Harris
use
didn't
the
even
Civil
mention
Rights
trans
Act.
people. Kamala Harris didn't mention trans people. They didn't spend any funding on going against the anti-trans ads that were the Trump administration funded, and that's actually a critique I have of them. So
You guys
this
use
idea
the
that you
Civil
have that we
Rights
only
Act
focus
for the
on
whole gender ideology.
What's up? What's up?
You guys use the Civil Rights Act for the whole gender ideology.
What? You disagree with the Civil Rights Act? Are you trolling? I don't even think you knew what you just said. The Civil Rights Act has been around your whole life, man. This is not something new from the Democrats.
Yes. Yeah, no, I know. The Civil Rights Act, yes. I agree 100% with the Civil Rights Act, original purpose. But when you guys start using it for your whole LGBT and then try to gaslight me like you just did, saying, "Oh, what's wrong with the Civil Rights Act?" There's nothing wrong with the Civil Rights Act, but there is something wrong with what you guys are using the Civil Rights Act for.
Okay, and what are we using the Civil Rights Act for that's bad?
For your whole gender ideology.
Like in what manner? Can you be specific?
What do you mean?
Can you be specific?
There was
Like,
there
can
was
you
what there
explain
was
what you
there was
mean?
men competing there was men competing in women's sports.
I don't think this has to relate to the Civil Rights Act, and also you're talking about trans
Yeah.
women. There's no.
Yes,
I don't
it
e-
does.
Can you
What
even
do you
mention
mean?
a
Yes,
single
it does.
trans
To not
person?
discriminate.
Wait, hold up. Can you even mention a single trans person that was dominating sports?
I think was it Alex, but they said Alexandria. I believe California was champion, and it was a biological man.
Okay, I would have to
I
see the
believe that
specific
was her
case you're
name.
referencing. I actually haven't heard of the one that you're specifically referencing, but I don't see any.
It was California.
I don't see really. I live in California, and I haven't even heard about this.
I also
what
live in
sport did they
California.
play?
It was the long jump, I believe. Long jump or the mile, the run.
Long jump or mile run. I think those are two definitely very different things, and you don't even know who you're referencing. It
It was.
seems. But the point here, I have a
I
question.
believe it was a long jump,
Do
but
you do you think that's like an issue that needs to be addressed on a national stage?
I mean, why would you guys even push that whole narrative? Why was that even your guys' focus? To me,
it
that's
wasn't our
common
focus.
sense.
1 second, it wasn't our focus. But if you want to look at the
It
policy,
had to be your focus
listen,
in order for
if
it
you
to
want
get
to look at the
passed like
policy,
that.
after multiple years of HRT, there's really no reason to say that they shouldn't be allowed to play, and there's practically no scenarios where we'd be able to point to where this even is a case where you'd be able to point to as a problem. Right? Like, again, I think this is a non-issue that's being promoted by the
This is a
Republican
problem.
Party.
You guys say
No, it's not. It's a non-issue being promoted by the Republican Party to be this big problem that needs to be addressed because they're trying to distract away from their terrible and evil economic policy, from their terrible and evil policy across the board. They're using this as a wedge to confuse you, and it's working. You're letting it work because you're not actually critically thinking about any of these topics.
no, it's not. It's the way I see it. I don't even see politics anymore. I'm not educated on politics, but I can see reality. I'm not
I
blind
can tell
to
you're
reality.
not educated on politics, and let me
What?
explain to you how if you were, you would not be supporting people like Donald Trump. You wouldn't be focused
Yes,
on.
I would.
Okay,
Just like you were
so
sitting
then
there saying the boat's
then
getting blown up. Good. Those people deserve to
let's
get
say-
blown up.
Okay, did you know that Donald Trump called for the execution of his political opponents? Did you hear about that? Did you see that he reposted someone saying HANG them? George Washington would have? Did you hear about that at all? Or is that something that I'm just telling you for the first
who
time that
was
you
it?
haven't heard of before?
Who was it?
It was Democrats
he
in
saying that
Congress.
about?
Yeah, it was Democrats in Congress that are veterans that said that people who are service members should not follow unlawful orders, which is actually the exact same thing that Pete Hegseth himself has said in 2016. So would you say that that's seditious behavior punishable by death?
Oh, I believe in the death penalty 100%. Yeah, if you're doing something stupid,
For that?
you deserve
wait,
that.
I'm sorry, stop. You think that people, if they claim that you should not follow unlawful orders, you think they should be put to death?
No, I don't.
Okay, so that's exactly what the veterans who are Democratic members in Congress said, and Trump claimed it was seditious behavior, and he was reposting people on Truth Social saying that saying that you should HANG them. George Washington would have. Okay, if
Yeah, I
your
didn't see that. It's
priority,
something I would have to see.
listen, if your priority is
But
focusing
how you were
on,
talking about the boats earlier
Listen.
getting blown up?
we can talk about that
Good.
too. You know, the boat that wasn't even traveling to the United States, the boat that didn't have
How do
enough
you know it
gas
wasn't
to make
traveling
it to the United
States?
States. Because of reports and messaging and from the media that we've already found out. This has been reported on across all today.
What, CNN?
No, not CNN. I can send you stuff from practically every media source. Would you like to see? This is huge information that just dropped.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can pull
It's been
pull it up.
confirmed as-
That's something I would like
These
to
have been
see.
confirmed as war crimes.
Because I heard him say that when they were talking about it, that they confirm, that those people are they know exactly who they are assassinating, right?
You said what? You cut back.
They know exactly
Go into it.
who they are killing.
They know who they're killing? Really? Because if they did, you're saying that they knew who they were, and yet they still decided to murder them, even though they weren't going to the United States, even though they didn't have enough gas to get to the United States, even though there was no evidence given to Congress that they had DRUGS in the first place, and they were surrendering after the first missile hit their boat and disabled it.
Well, you know what? I believe that you got that from fake news, dude.
That was fake news? Really? What
I
makes you think
believe
that was
that's fake news. Oh yeah.
What makes you think that was fake news?
Because you think that these people were not bringing drugs?
There was no evidence given to Congress that they had DRUGS in the first place.
I mean, did you not see those boats? You can tell a drug boat right away. A skimpy boat with
there's-
fat motors. in the
I'm
back.
sorry, there's
But
literally
you're gonna
no...
tell me that
I've seen the video that you're
tell me what
referencing.
those boats were doing
I'm
out
sorry,
there.
I've seen the video that you're referencing. There's no evidence that there's DRUGS on those boats. I've watched the video. There's none. You are lying.
They no, they know.
Okay, so do you think that you can just blow up any boat that has cargo in it? Because you don't know what the cargo is?
You can tell what a cargo boat is, and
Yeah, so
I'll
if
tell
they're...
you-
Wait, so listen. Let's say that they have fish. They're bringing fish.
Fish, that's
Do you
not a
think that-
fish
Do you
boat. I
think
don't
we
know,
should
dude,
blow
they-
them up? Wait, do you think that we should blow them up?
that's
if
not a
they're
fish
bringing
boat.
fish,
You can clearly see.
Do you think
You
that we
tell
should
me
blow
why
them
a
up?
fish boat would be
Answer the
that far out
question.
there
Answer the question.
with
do you think
motors that
do you think
fat
if
in
they're
the back?
bringing fish, do you think that they should be
But they
able
know
to,
they're
like,
not bringing fish, so
listen,
you can't
hey, dude.
make that as an example because
by
it
the
doesn't
way,
even make sense.
Hey, so if they know that there's not fish, how do they know what there is there?
They said that they know what there is there.
They said they know, and
They know
did they provide any evidence of that?
Why do they need to provide evidence? I mean,
Why
I
do they
think
need
that
to-
should be top secret shit.
Why do you need to provide evidence before you murder people? Is that what you just said? Did you just say that we could extrajudicially murder people and we don't even need to provide evidence? So by the way,
Yes, when it's a case like that,
you
yes.
said yes. He
That's
said
top
yes.
secret. That's top
listen,
secret.
So listen to this.
People don't need to know that.
Okay, listen to this. Would you be okay with the Biden administration, right, bombing boats off the coast of France?
I would. Oh, I
You
would 100%.
You'd have no issue with that. You don't think that they would need to provide evidence of anything, any wrongdoing?
I'm no, 100% not.
No,
Because that is government stuff. They don't need to provide.
So
provide
by the way,
evidence.
so to
why do they need to
clarify,
provide evidence?
do you think if the Biden administration bombed a boat that Trump was on, do you think that would have been justified?
If
without
there was
providing
anybody that
evidence?
wasn't hauling, if there was anybody that wasn't, suspicion of hauling, confirmed of hauling drugs.
Yeah. Wait, confirmed. Wait, by the way, no, they claim confirmed, but they're not going to give you any evidence. Would you be okay with them bombing that boat?
What? Okay, you tell me what kind of evidence are they going to provide? Oh yeah, this guy
what kind
said
of evidence
that.
are they going to provide? Oh, maybe
Yeah, so
things
they just
that
gonna start
indicated to
ratting
wait,
everybody out?
Wait, listen. The exact things that confirmed to them that they did have drugs. So what specifically did they point to themselves to indicate that this was the case? Is that clear? I mean, I don't think that's some unrecognizable standard that you couldn't possibly meet. It's the same thing that they use to determine it themselves. They already have it.
Do you know all the stuff that they do in Iraq and stuff? No,
Galaxy.
because it's all top
Wait,
secret.
What type of response? There's no response that you've given yet. By the way, are we like
Yeah, it's all
specifically?
that kind of stuff
listen,
is secret. That kind of stuff is secret. They don't need to show
secret.
evidence
Yes,
of.
By the way, they
how
do.
They
Historically,
know these people
historically
were-
speaking, they have provided evidence to Congress. There needs to be like people that you're accusing of wrongdoing, and there needs to be evidence of the things that they've done. And if there is not, there's not really a good reason to drone strike them.
Yeah, they
especially
said-
when
they
they're
said
not
it.
headed
These
to the
people are
United
bringing
States.
drugs.
Their boat's already been disabled. They don't have enough gas to make it to the United States. Again, none of these things allowed for them to even get to the United States in the first place. If they couldn't have possibly made it to the United States, how are you going to say that there was reason to blow them up?
because those boats, you meet halfway with somebody. You don't go all the way to the U.S. You really think that those boats
by
go
the
to
way,
the
you
U.S.?
said they meet halfway. Okay, so if the argument was that they were going to meet halfway, why were they headed the opposite direction? Why were they going
Because-
south rather than north?
Just
Answer that question. Wait, no, I actually
Just
want to
like
hear a
that whole
response to
drugs will
that
take
one.
a longer
Why were they
route.
going south rather than north? If
I
they're
just told
meeting
you.
halfway, you're telling me halfway is in the other direction?
I'll tell
Halfway
you,
would be
there's
north.
people that haul drugs and they go
Do
the
you want me to
complete
pull up a
opposite
map?
way.
Do you want me to pull up a map? Do I need to show
Dude,
you on a map?
I'm sitting here trying to tell
how
you.
ridiculous what you're saying is right now. I will. Do you want me to pull up a map and show you that you're wrong from the map perspective? I don't think I need to. Okay.
Okay,
You know that South
if you
America.
go, look,
Wait, listen. You know that South and Central America is to the south of North America. Did you know that? And did you know that if they're going south, that it's impossible that you could say that they're going to meet them halfway in between if you're referencing them going to the United States? That's incoherent.
if you're going to the U.S., are you going to go straight to the U.S. or are you going to take a route
on. Victor,
around?
I have
Yeah,
a
they're going to
really
go
quick
all
question.
the way
Make no
around
sense.
South America. They're going to go all the way around South America.
Not all the way
just
around
so they
South
can come up on the
America.
other side. Wow, yeah, that makes so much sense.
No,
By
you
the way,
make
they're
no
not going to use
sense.
the Panama
See,
Canal either.
you have.
They're
That's
going to
what I
go
mean. You guys have no
all the
common
way
sense.
around South America. They're going to go to Antarctica just for fun.
Just like people hauling drugs will go all the way
Victor,
around.
can I ask you a quick question about this? Not to butt in, but if these, let's just say for a second that you're right, and these boats are just bringing a lot of these illegal substances. Maybe I'm crazy. Wouldn't we want to maybe like seize the boat, indict them, search the boat, interrogate them, and like learn who do you work for, your suppliers, your buyers? Why would we blow up the evidence? Why does that even
Because
make
I
any
believe-
sense?
Because I believe that they know the suppliers and the buyers, and that's why they just blow them up.
They wait for the
100%.
supply to get on a boat en route to the U.S. Why don't they just go to the source and like cut it off then?
Okay, did you not see how scared Nicolas Maduro was? He was terrified.
That's a complete
He-
change of subject, but
Hey, because that's where it's coming from, right?
no,
That's where
even
it's
the
coming from,
U.S.
right?
is
no
claiming-
evidence that
So-
he's
so
involved
I
with that as
guarantee-
well. By the way,
I guarantee you,
By the way,
he
and if you want to limit DRU trafficking, why is Donald Trump pardoning a DRUG trafficker who trafficked sea drug? What are you talking about? What type of unhinged, insane behavior is that?
And that's exactly how he knows that these boats have what they have
Wait,
on them.
by the way, under his definition,
I just
wait, I just
it's
want to
all
clarify
common
this.
sense. It's something you guys don't have.
Under Trump and Hegseth's definition, they literally pardoned someone who is a narco-terrorist. They literally pardoned a narco-terrorist under their own definition. Wait, that's actually
Who are you
hilarious.
talking about?
Would you support Trump if he pardoned a terrorist?
Who are you talking about?
Wait, I mean, we could say that about January 6th, too, by the way. The people who beat police officers, they were terrorists, too. We should start asking this question. Why have I not been asking this question? Would you support Trump if he pardoned a terrorist?
Who are you talking about?
I'm asking
Who do
you.
you pardon?
I'm asking you. Would you support Trump if he pardoned a terrorist?
I mean, it depends on who you're calling a
Depends.
terrorist. I mean,
Wait, it depends? Trump could just pardon terrorists and you'd be okay with that?
it depends. It depends on who you're talking about. Who are you
Really?
calling a
Terrorist?
terrorist?
It depends on what
Okay, who are your
terrorist
favorite
you're
terrorists,
referencing.
Victor?
Who's
What
my favorite terrorist?
Are you okay
Yeah,
with
which
being
terrorists?
pardoned?
Yeah, which terrorists get the free pass in your opinion? What's the category of terrorism you're fine with?
I mean, I don't know. Who are you guys? You guys are crazy. So you guys label a normal
The
person
ex-president
a
of
terrorist.
Honduras who
So I
was
don't know.
convicted of drug trafficking and has been pardoned by Trump.
And who's this? What's his name?
His name is Juan Orlando Hernandez. He served 2 terms, 2014 and 2022. Is known for his controversial presidency, including allegations of corruption and drug trafficking. So right up Trump's alley, I'm sure. But are you okay with that, or
I'm all right with it.
really just because it's Trump?
Wait, so you're okay with Trump pardoning a narco-terrorist under his own view? A convicted narco-terrorist. So not even just the alleged narco-terrorist that they're saying that they're blowing up and murdering, but someone who's been convicted of it. Like, seriously, dude.
I mean-
this is an unhinged take, by the way. This is like, dude, have you not thought about this at all? This is like not knowing what 2 + 2 equals.
What are you talking about?
I'm serious. Like, your position right here is like akin to that, honestly. It's getting to that point. Like, this is so unhinged.
And if Biden did this, by the way, I'm sure there'd be like stickers made of that to put on people's F-150s. So like, that's just an
Oh, dude,
insane double
Biden was
standard.
a joke. That guy was asleep the entire time.
Yeah, see, exactly.
Says
the
the-
guy who
says-
literally fell asleep in the Oval Office a few days ago. Yeah.
Yeah, did you see that video? You want me to pull up the video of Trump falling asleep a few times? And not just on one occasion, but over and over and over again, because he thinks that he can live on 4 hours of sleep a night.
Because he's getting shit done. He's not Biden.
No,
What are you
he's
talking
not.
about? He's not Sleepy
no,
Joe.
he's using the auto pen to literally pardon violent rioters, who
Auto
beat police
pen? That's
officers
Biden, bro.
on
Look
January
at the
6th.
picture in the White House. That's
Domestic
hilarious.
terrorists. Donald Trump is pardoning domestic terrorists with the auto pen.
No, you see how he got those drugs though? You see, it's
Okay,
crazy because
hey, dude.
he's stopping the
Hey,
drugs
Victor,
coming from
Victor,
here.
I have a real question. Are you trolling? There's no way
not
you're
trolling.
real.
I'm
There
talking
is
about
no
reality,
way
man.
you are real. I can't even
I am
believe it
real.
at this point. Please tell me you're joking.
I know you can't believe it because all I'm talking is reality, and you can't. Democrats don't know what reality is. They just
We
sit
don't
there and
know what
repeat it. They're
reality
just
is.
Facts and
indoctrinated by
logic.
college.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
you
What
guys
facts
are.
and logic are you showing to us, Victor?
I mean, common sense is common sense, dude. It's something you guys don't have, and it's weird, man. It really is. Like the ability to not being
common
able
sense. You know,
to
that was
actually use your brain.
that was a statement that I've never thought of before. Common sense is common sense. Thank you so much.
I'm convinced.
This guy's so smart.
Victor, do you not
I mean,
realize
it's-
the irony
you
of the
guys
fact
go
that
to
if
school and
Biden
think you
pardoned
guys
an
are, like,
ex-drug
smart or
trafficker, it would be
something.
the biggest story in America for like the next 50 years?
Yeah, literally. We wouldn't hear
What
the
are
end
you
of this.
talking
If the
about?
Democrats pardoned a terrorist, that would be the common talking point. I mean, hell, there was a video I
mean-
saw the other day of like Fox News talking about how Barack Obama wearing a tan suit was like unprofessional, right? And it was like showing of the the presidency
And
used to
Obama's a
have
joke.
respect. The president's taking selfies, okay? The presidency used to have respect, okay? And that's the argument they were making when Obama took a selfie, okay? Or ordered Dijon mustard. Or wore a tan suit, like that's what we heard on Fox News. But apparently they forget about all those talking points when the president of the United States talking about is executing his political opponents, and he's committing he's allowing for his administration to commit war crimes and supporting it. Do you have anything coherent to say here?
Obama's a joke too, dude.
And Trump's not?
Trump
I
is
think-
not a joke. He's getting shit done.
True, he did get the
Like, he
first
really is
ever
getting shit
FIFA
done.
Peace Prize, I heard, so that's a big accomplishment for him.
Okay, so by the way,
Accomplishment. What
your whole
what about the war
response
in
to this
Gaza?
was
What about,
Obama
what
is
about
a joke.
Palestine?
Okay, wait. Name
guys feel
one
about
thing.
that?
Wait. Under your view, Victor. Name one thing under your view that is at all comparable that Obama did to what Donald Trump did in terms of being "quote unquote" unprofessional.
Unprofessional.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm
They-
not gonna say Donald Trump's professional. He's not. He says everything like it is, and he does have a mouth on him. I'll agree with that.
He says it
He's
like
not,
it is.
Donald
Wait,
Trump isn't that
Victor,
professional.
actually, can you tell me one thing Trump has said when he said it as it is? Can you give me a specific example of that? Because recently he just said affordability is a Democratic scam after running on affordability and saying that he was the affordability president.
Whenever he told Hillary that she should be in
Wait,
jail,
no,
that's
stop.
hilarious.
Please address that. Wait, you said when he told Hillary what?
What?
You said when he told Hillary what?
I think he said when he told Hillary that she's going to jail, which is not an example, but
Yeah, that's not an example at all. And also, like, saying that she's gonna go to jail and then he didn't do it is kind of funny. And that didn't happen, by the way. You want to know who was convicted of a crime? Trump. Trump was
I mean, of
convicted of a
course,
crime
the man that's trying to save America. Of course they're
before
gonna
Hillary
target him.
was, and Hillary still
it's
hasn't
common
yet to be
sense.
convicted of a crime.
Well, I mean, of course.
He's like, we can have a
Look,
president
it's
under
ran by
felony
Democrats.
indictment. I think we can have a president under felony indictment. How horrible. What a constitutional crisis. Like, that's literally what
You know
he
what's
said.
funny is if people had the power that Trump had back in the day, they would have been 110 times worse.
Victor,
You know, Trump had it all.
Victor, I don't...
And they still don't have shit on them. They
It
make shit up.
genuinely,
It's
it hurts me.
hilarious.
It hurts me. I don't think you're this dumb. Please stop. Like, if you're trolling, can you admit it now so I can move on?
No, I know a lot of you guys get fascinated by how I am. It's because, you know, I speak reality, and it's something you guys can't see. It's weird.
But no,
Victor, I have a
seriously.
question. How would you ever know if Trump has committed a crime if every single time it's reported you think it's a far left hoax? How would you ever know if Trump actually committed a crime then, if that's your default assumption? Is it possible for Trump to do criminal things, or is it just like by definition he can do no wrong?
No, he can do things that are wrong.
And how would we know if he did? Do we have like a process to have a grand jury indict someone and then court process?
Because-
Or if not that, then what is my
Because
question?
it's always just bullshit, dude. It's always just lies. I mean,
What
look
was bullshit about it?
at the
specifically?
Democrats. This is what I mean. You guys can't see reality.
No. You know how like a
What are
jury
you
process
talking
works,
about?
right? Trump's lawyers help pick the jury for that case. So like, what specifically was bullshit?
Because, well, for what case you talking about?
The one he was convicted for, the 34 in New York. Because
I mean,
happen
what
to think
was it for
campaign
again?
finance
Was it-
fraud
was
is
it
like a
the-
pretty big deal, but
I mean,
it was about
doesn't
lying to the
everybody do
FEC
that?
about
Like, to
campaign
be honest?
expenditures. No,
Like, no, to be
if they did, they'd be
real,
indicted,
everybody
so.
does it. Why was he the first one to ever be convicted? That was the weird part.
Maybe he was just the most obvious about being. I mean, he's not a particularly smart person, right? So he ends up getting caught for his crimes pretty quickly. It was a pretty obvious
Or-
paper trail.
or
Where he
it's
just
somebody
admits
that
the
they
crime on
target.
TV.
Or it's somebody that they target.
Then wouldn't he have been found not guilty? Or is the jury
No,
also in
'cause
on
he's
it? The jury
he's-
that he helped
He's
pick.
guilty of something that everybody does.
Campaign finance fraud with Michael Cohen to pay off an adult film star who you cheated on when your wife was pregnant or something? Like, is that common?
Pretty common.
Really?
I mean, the other bullshit
happened
you
to me
added just
personally,
to make
but
it sound worse is Democrat shit.
Wait, I have a question. Do you know anyone in
You know
your
what I
life
mean?
that,
It's like
that
you
that's
guys-
happened to?
What?
Do you know anyone in your life that that's happened to? You said it's common. Could you name a single person in your
I
life
mean,
that that's happened
no.
to?
I don't know any billionaires.
Okay, so
I don't know
that's
anybody
not
with
even
that kind of
common in
power.
of itself. So none of this. No, it's not common. Shut the fuck
Oh,
up.
you're gonna tell me to come get out of here, dude?
And also, by the way, it's common for undocumented immigrants to come to the country. Does that mean that we shouldn't enforce the law under your view?
What, immigrants need to go back? That's coming
Okay,
from
wait,
an
no, you
immigrant.
see, okay, dude, there's no way you're this stupid, Victor. I actually don't believe it. Admit it now, because I'm about to kick you.
What, dude?
I
Immigrants
don't.
need to go back. I'm an immigrant.
Okay, I'm just gonna kick him. There's no. I genuinely. There's no way. I choose to believe that. I choose to believe that that's not real.
Yeah, I hope that was a troll, because if not, then Lord.
If not, I'm gonna cry myself to sleep tonight again.
Yeah.
That was crazy, dude. Let's go on the next individual. Only send a guest request if you meet that set of criteria listed in the TikTok screen. We are just looking for some debates. Yo, what's up? How old are you? Okay, let's go on the next individual. Only send a guest request if you do meet that set of criteria listed in the TikTok screen. I have a few people to thank. In the meantime, while we do, wait, I think the Brandon guy's back. Where the kid stole the phone. Cat, I pushed the galaxy. I gotta hear this. Did your kid steal the phone?
They did. They stole the phone. They were running around the house. Yeah. That's what happens when you have kids. He's like,
Yeah,
"They
that's
took my
the
phone."
funniest thing that's ever happened on my stream. I'm not gonna lie, that might be the funniest thing that's ever
Are
happened
you
on my
serious?
stream.
Wow.
Push the galaxy. Here, I have a few people.
I
to
really
thank.
appreciate you allowing me back on here.
Of course, I have a few people to thank, and then we can move on with our conversation. Kat, thank you for the galaxies. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Joshua. Thank you so much for the $20 on PayPal. Can we some W's for Joshua in the comment section right now? David with the $5, really appreciate it. Ivan with the $75 on Venmo. Thank you so much, Ivan. Let's get some W's for Ivan in the comment section right now. Kat as well. Thank you for the galaxy. W's for Ivan in the comment section right now. Thank you, as well as Maze. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the $5 as well. Thank you so much, Maze. I really appreciate it. Thank you. I'll definitely make sure to look. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it, Maze. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. And then Katie, thank you so much for the $10. I'm really sorry to hear that. I'm so sorry to hear that. Thank you so
Am
much,
I off?
Katie. Really do appreciate it. Thank you. No, you're still here. Val,
Okay.
thank you so much for really pushing the future encounter as well. Thank you. Alrighty, so why do you support Donald Trump?
I support Donald Trump because I believe in him bombing the drug boats. I don't want those drugs in America.
Okay. All right. So did you hear about the boat that they bombed where the people were surrendering on the boat? They also weren't traveling to the United States. They didn't have enough gas to even make it to the United States.
I
And
did hear that, but
they
how do
still
you
decided to
know
bomb
that?
them.
How do you know that? They weren't fishing. I didn't see any fishing rods.
You said that they weren't fishing. You saw no fishing. By the way, that's still not evidence that they were carrying DRUGS. And how do we know that? Because of different. I'm pretty sure there were other boats that they were in contact with, that they were specifically meeting up with, that were south of their location and not north of their location. So
Okay.
it's been vastly reported on, and I can show you reporting on that if you'd like.
No, I believe it. I do know they found large white bags of cocaine. So where'd that come from?
Oh, you can't say that on the live. No, I'm sorry. Yo, Brandon, make sure to come up on a different day. You can't say that DRUG name. You have to like specify like that,
Oh, okay.
because it's gonna limit the push of my stream. I have to kick you and go on to the next person. I do apologize. I'd love to have that conversation with you. Love to have that conversation with you, but I actually genuinely can't keep you up. Alrighty. This is such an indefensible position. Like, it's actually so sad.
Yeah,
People
I
try
don't
to defend
understand
it.
how people are just blindly defending it now.
Yeah. Yo, what's up? How old are you? Alrighty, let's go to the next individual. Only send a guest request if you do meet that set of criteria listed in the TikTok screen. We are just looking for some debates. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
23.
What's your birth year?
2002.
What month?
April.
Okay, and if you could go back in time, you could either vote for Donald Trump or Kamala Harris. Who would you rather vote for?
Wouldn't be Trump now. Would not be Trump.
Not Trump?
Based.
Based. Okay. Alright, let's go on the next individual. Only send a guest request if you do meet that set of criteria listed on the TikTok screen. If you want to support me, as always, Venmo, PayPal, Linktree in the bio, as well as the description of the YouTube, as well as you can support me over YouTube Super Chat, and as well as Adam's up here. Make sure to support him as well. Yo, what's up? How old are you? Alrighty, let's go on the next individual. Only send a guest request if you do meet that set of criteria, again, listed on the TikTok screen. Yo, what's up? How old are you? Hello? Okay, well, let's go on the next individual. For everyone who was in Dean's stream today, how were the debates today, everyone? Kim, thank you for the $2 as well. Thank you. Yeah, I definitely don't believe that you're driving. Definitely not driving. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
18.
Yeah, do you support Donald Trump?
Yes, I do.
And if you could go back in time, you could either vote for Donald Trump or Kamala Harris. Who would you rather vote for?
Trump.
And what's your birth year?
2007
And what month?
in October.
October? Okay. So why do you support Donald Trump?
I think his economic plans long term will have the best benefit for America.
Such as?
His investments in AI, I think tariffs, while controversial, could have a positive effect. I'm not sure it's tariffs though.
Okay.
I think his foreign
what's a
investments are
tariff?
great. It's a tax on imports. What?
Okay. And who pays that tax?
Us. We pay tax.
Okay. And like who
But-
specifically? Us.
Consumers.
Yeah, so it's the American business importing the product, and that's passed on to the consumer mostly. And if you're
Yeah.
referencing consumer prices going up, that's going to tax everyone. So people who do not get taxed under the context of our progressive tax structure through income tax because of the standard deduction will be being taxed under the system. So what's doing is shifting the tax burden from those that are disproportionately higher income, because that's how the tax brackets are set up through income tax, to people who are disproportionately lower income, those that did not pay tax before even as well. alongside that's decreasing foreign investment, because not only is it causing there to be an increased cost of trade when people send their products to our country, but also because of the fact that other countries are going to place retaliatory tariffs on us in half, that causes our cost of trade to be even more to their country as well. So it's going to hurt our exporting industries in the United States and cause a decrease of the overall level of foreign investment in and out of this country.
Sorry, I missed most of what you just said. My dad just came in my room. Could you like repeat what you said? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm just saying that, like, if you want to reference foreign investment declines because it increases the cost of trade, not only for people who are sending their products to us, but also when we send our products to other countries, because they place retaliatory tariffs on us, which harms our export industries.
Well, I think the goal is to build more domestic industries in America, which will have a positive long-term.
Tariffs hurt that though, by raising production costs, because a third of the materials
Well,
we
it
use to make
increases-
stuff in
it-
America are
it
imported
increases
materials.
Incentive for people to start domestically producing products.
By raising their material costs?
I don't think. I think most tariffs have been on products consumers would.
Yeah, and since Trump's got in office, we've actually seen a decline in real domestic manufacturing investment, which actually is, based upon the same type of theory that we just brought up in terms of the fact that it's going to decrease the overall level of investment when it's broadly placed across the market. Now, targeted tariffs might not have this negative impact because they aren't placing those tariffs on particularly the materials, a part of the manufacturing process, but because Trump's process is doing that, it's causing domestic manufacturing to cost more in this country, therefore disincentivizing it.
That's a good response. That's fair. Actually, yeah, you're right there. But I still think investments in Trump's foreign investments have been high, just kind of like Biden, and so with his investments in the AI industry. I think that
His
will
foreign
benefit-
investment, so he's taking money out of our country and giving it to other countries?
Yes.
Yes? What policy are you even referencing that?
His policies with
Do you mean foreign countries saying they're going to invest in the U.S.? Is that what you're meaning? to
yeah,
bring up?
that's what I mean.
All of those were verbal, non-binding deals with like no contract. They just said, "Oh, sir, we're going to give you $1 trillion," and then he's like, "Yes, trade deal secured," and he goes back.
Yeah, and literally, like, we actually are going to understand if we look at economics, if you impose a higher cost of trade by imposing tariffs, that's going to decrease the level of investment. So they're investing less into our country because of this. And also, I don't think that there's been investments across the board. We could even point to how Donald Trump reduced tariffs on Switzerland after he got a Rolex clock and a gold bar. was that for the
Yeah.
country, for the manufacturing,
No, it
and for the
wasn't.
jobs?
Yeah, you're right there.
So, like, what is he better off in? Because I mean,
I'm not as smart as I think I am.
is there even an investment in AI bill? Because it sounds like he just was wanting
Yeah,
to
and the one
deregulate
big
it, not
beautiful bill, I'm
necessarily
pretty sure
invest
he's
into it.
made a lot of investments into AI.
Such as?
I can't name it off the top of my head.
I mean, I haven't even heard of a bill quite yet. Maybe he has. I haven't seen this quite yet. But
It was in the. I'm pretty sure it was in the one big beautiful bill. I could.
in the Big Beautiful Bill, there were investments into AI.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
But okay, if you want to reference the Big Beautiful Bill overall, I don't even think you agree with that because it cuts 420,000 children off of free school lunch and breakfast on average every single month.
That's
2.5.
irrelevant.
It's irrelevant? You think children
We're
losing
talking
access to
about,
food is irrelevant?
We're talking about investments in AI. That's clearly
Wait,
irrelevant.
no,
I don't agree. You're right,
sorry,
I don't
let
agree
me
with that.
clarify.
I think
Let me
cutting
clarify.
SNAP benefits is horrible.
Let me clarify. I'm talking about the overall effect of the bill. When we look at whether or not we want a bill to be passed, we have to look at the pros and cons. If you agree that there's a pro there specifically in terms of AI investment, that would just be one of the things you'd categorize to determine whether or not you'd want to pass the bill in the first place.
You're right.
So then, like, if you want to reference the Big Beautiful Bill, not only is 420,000 children every single month cut off free school lunch and breakfast, 2.5 million people are cut off their access to food stamps on average every month, over 10 million people cut off their access to health insurance, while it adds $3.4 trillion to the debt. I mean, that's a horrible policy.
Yeah, I agree. I don't agree with that.
Okay, so now you don't agree with the Big Beautiful Bill. So what do you like of Trump?
No,
Because
I mean,
everything you brought up, it seems like now
I
you
agree
disagree
with the
with.
part that I'm blinking.
Could you just concede then now that there's no good reason to support Trump or something, or is there something you still have?
Hold on.
Okay.
Someone with the word KYS just requested to follow me. It's weird.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I can see.
You do? Okay. So you don't
I think
support
you have
Trump
a very
anymore?
good point. I think I was wrong here.
Okay. And you don't support Trump anymore?
No, that was kind of like the last reason I was supporting Trump. I think his social policies are generally wrong. I think you were discussing earlier the Venezuelan boat situation is almost tyrannical. Like that was the only thing I really supported Trump on,
Okay. All right. Well, appreciate you coming
especially
up.
because I
Oh, I didn't realize he was going to keep going. I do appreciate you coming up. I'm glad that we changed your mind. I'm glad that we were able to do that. It's good to see that he realized that he was wrong there. That's exactly what we want to see. Let's get the next person up here real quick. Michael with the $100 on Venmo. Can we get some W's for Michael in the comment section right now? I'll definitely make sure to look them up for sure. Thank you so much, Michael. Can we get some W's for Michael in the comment section right now for the $100 on Venmo? Thank you so much. That is so kind of you. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
I'm 54.
And do you support Donald Trump?
Absolutely, 100%.
For sure. And if you could go back in time, you could either vote for Donald Trump or Kamala Harris. Who would you rather vote for?
Donald Trump.
For sure. I have a few people to thank here on YouTube, and then we can move on to our conversation. Calm ASMR, thank you so much for the push the $5 on YouTube Super Chat. Thank you so much. Pow Pow, thank you for the $14. Thank you so much. Kimmy, thank you for the $2. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Oh, that's crazy. I'd have to see that. Yeah. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Mr. Demon Sushi, thank you so much for the $5. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Gorilla God King, thank you so much for the push the $5. Kim, again with the $2. Thank you. Angel, thank you so much for the 5. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Give some W's for them. Darsel, thank you for the 5. Sir, thank you so much for the 5 as well. And again, Pow Pow, thank you for the $14. I really appreciate it. Oh, that's twice. Thank you so much. Or 3 times. Thank you so much. Give some W's for them in the comment section right now. Thank you so much. Anna, thank you so much for the $10 for a renewed Parker Colt membership. Thank you. Alrighty. So, why do you support Trump?
I like the guy.
Okay. And why do you like him?
He stands up for the things that I like.
Such as?
Just everything that the liberals stand for, I don't stand for, and that's what Donald Trump stands for.
Such
Everything
as?
that the liberals don't. I mean, you name it. Everything.
Such as?
Universal
Be
health care.
specific.
Well, why don't you name something and we can go from there?
So you don't have anything. So what do you? How about this? Can you name one Democratic thing that you disagree with?
Abortion.
Okay. So you disagree with abortion access?
Yes.
Okay. And why is that?
Oh, because it's the killing of a human being.
Oh, so then you must have an issue with Trump murdering people off the coast of Venezuela, correct?
No.
No? So then you don't have an issue with murdering people.
I do.
So then you do have an issue with what he's done off the coast of Venezuela.
No,
the
you're
South
talking.
Caribbean.
Are you talking about abortion, or are you talking about the people in Venezuela? Which one are you going to pick, Parker?
Well, you said that you care about people's lives. I gave an explicit example
I
where
didn't
Donald
say
Trump
that.
has his administration murdered people, and you're just
I
like,
didn't say I care about. I didn't say I care about people's lives. You're putting words in my mouth. Let's get this straight, Parker. I don't like abortion.
okay, because you care about
Okay.
human life, right?
I care about unborn babies. Yes.
Oh, only when they're unborn? I mean, do you not care about them when they get out of the womb?
Sure.
Okay, so if you care about them when they get out of the womb, then you must be against Donald Trump not only calling for the execution of his political opponents, but his administration murdering people even when they've surrendered, had a disabled boat, were not even going to the United States, and didn't even have enough gas to go to the United States.
How do you know that? Where's your facts? Where are your facts coming from?
Reuters. I can send you a Reuters article.
Oh,
if you like.
Reuters. Great. Reuters. Are you a Reuters believer, Parker?
I mean, I think they're a pretty good source.
Oh, you think, but you don't know?
Yeah, I mean, I can.
I mean,
can
yeah,
give you-
blah, blah,
it's
blah,
one
blah.
of these.
Okay,
I mean,
Parker.
hasn't this been confirmed by Congress as well, right?
I don't think so. You want to show me that?
Yeah.
Where's that?
I mean, that's what the reporting is on. It's on
It's on Reuters.
Yeah, the Reuters
Oh.
And
reports
Reuters
on
got
that.
it from a source in the government, right? It's not just
Yeah.
like they made it up.
Yeah.
Actually,
yeah.
Reuters just
is.
make things up. Yeah, that's exactly what they do. Exactly what the right wingers do, right?
Oh, the left wingers too, right?
No.
Of course not. Of course not, Parker.
Yeah, because I mean, we don't have to make shit up all the time like you guys.
Of course you do.
Really? Name one time.
Yeah. COVID.
What about
The whole
COVID?
COVID thing.
What about COVID did we make up?
Everything, Parker.
Such
Everything.
as?
It was daily.
Oh my God! They
I
said
can't even keep
vaccines
up
and
with it so
masks
much.
are effective. Oh my God! They made that up. Did we make that up?
No. How about Fauci?
What did Fauci say that was made up?
He's not real. We made him
Pretty
up.
much everything he said was a lie, dude.
Yeah. What? Like what?
Yeah, but pretty much everything from
Yeah,
day
I
one.
bet you're.
Yeah,
I bet
but
this
when he
guy's
switched
really
his story
intelligent.
every single day.
So tell me, be specific.
Dude, come on, man. You're
It
so
sounded like
like
you had a tracking issue. It didn't sound like he actually like changed up the story. It just sounds like you had a comprehension issue.
who has a comprehension issue?
You. Yeah, I'm serious. Like,
You're
what did he
funny,
say
man.
that? What did he say that was wrong? I'm serious. That's
Well,
probably the case.
What did he say that was right? Tell me that, Parker.
Yeah,
What did he say that was
vaccines
right?
and masks are effective.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, mask. Which mask is effective, Parker? Which one?
Actually, well, during the context of the pandemic, there were multiple different things we could point to in terms of surgical masks alongside N95 masks that were effective. The main reason why surgical masks were effective were because of a psychological impact to get people to social distance to a greater extent, which actually effectively caused there to be a reduction in the level of transmission that we've seen on multiple studies that were specifically even pointing towards different areas or villages specifically conducted these particular studies within them. But KN95s do themselves. And also, would you like say in a surgery you don't want your doctor to wear a mask? Appreciate the galaxy. Would you say like, hey,
So
hey,
I work in a-
hey
I
surgeon,
work in
take
a-
your mask off. That doesn't work. There's no reason for you to have that on.
Listen, man. Even if you wear a mask, you're still gonna be exposed to COVID. It doesn't matter, dude.
At a
Masks
lesser
don't,
degree.
don't
Reduces the
work.
risk.
At a lesser degree, dude. Do you understand risk?
So they don't work 100%.
Of course.
That's not the point.
So they don't work 100%. Yes, or no,
Yes.
Parker?
Yes, they don't work 100%.
They work 100%.
They
Oh,
don't.
they do. No, they do not. Correct.
They do not
so,
work 100%.
Nothing works 100%. Literally,
Okay.
no medication works 100%.
Okay, so we agree there. So the masks
Dude,
weren't.
this guy's
so
like,
they-
I'm not putting
so-
on my
so
seatbelt
Parker-
because I could still die in a car accident.
So
You know
Parker,
what?
the masks don't fully work, Parker.
You know what? You know what? Actually, when I go onto a roller coaster, I don't even put the safety
Yeah,
seat on.
bro.
I don't even put my seatbelt on the roller coaster because I could die anyway. It's possible. It's not 100% that I'm going to survive on this roller coaster. Okay? So I must not wear my seatbelt when I go on this roller coaster because it's possible that I could die either way.
What's so funny about that, Parker? You look like a moron laughing, dude.
I
Dude,
look
you have
dumb.
no self-awareness to
I look dumb.
understand
There's no way you just said that,
the
man.
point of his
Come
joke.
on. Come on, man. Jesus Christ. Do you think that we shouldn't take any vaccines?
No vaccines at all.
No vaccines at all. So you wouldn't tell people to get the polio vaccine?
Nope.
No? So
Nope.
you think the world would be better if no one got the polio vaccine?
I would think the world would be better if no one got vaccines at all.
Oh yeah, dude, this guy. Yeah, the world would be better if we didn't brush our teeth. The world would be better if we didn't do anything.
Wait,
Yeah,
Peter,
he
is it a
just- he
bad
just
thing
got-
that polio rates
Actually,
declined by
got
99%
kicked.
after the vaccine?
He got kicked. Apparently, he was engaging in harassment and bullying. I would have thought misinformation, right?
Yeah, that makes more
I
sense.
wouldn't. I don't know where TikTok got that. TikTok, what are you doing? Jesus Christ! Oh, there we go. We just got the flag for misinformation. Yeah, I knew that one was coming in. Jesus Christ, dude. That guy was so ridiculous. Holy shit, dude. That was brutal. That was so brutal. Oh my god. People like that exist. They do.
Yeah.
They exist, dude. That guy was
He was just
was
arguing for the sake of arguing.
yeah, that guy's like a flat earther. Like in my books, that guy is like no different than a flat earther. Like I'm serious. That is so absurd. Chelsea, thank you so much for the $5. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Actually, I think there are flat earthers that have made better arguments than the last guest.
Honestly,
I'm not even joking, by the way. I'm being totally serious. Chelsea, thank you so much for the $5. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I know, right? He thought he was a Disney bully. That's what he thought. April, thank you so much for the $20. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. No, I know, right? It's so tight, apparently. It's unbelievable. Tied himself into a knot. Max, thank you so much for the $10. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. This many streams and still no job? I know, right? Maybe, dude, yeah, it's crazy, crazy. Holly, thank you so much for the $20. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Dude, I can't even believe. I hope that person was trolling. That's what Maga's left with. That's what Maga's left with right now, Chad. Oh my gosh. All right, let's get this next person up here. Yo, what's up? How old are you? Yo, what's up? How old are you? Alrighty, let's go to the next individual. Only send a guest request if you meet that set of criteria listed on the TikTok screen. Hey, Peter, if you have a different account, you can come back up. But I see you've been in the guest box still. I can't have you up because of TikTok TOS. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
51.
Do you support Donald Trump?
Yeah, for the most part. For the
Okay,
most part.
And if you could go back in time, you could either vote for Donald Trump or Kamala Harris. Who would you rather vote for?
I would never vote for Kamala Harris. Ever in my life.
Would you vote for Donald Trump?
Over Kamala? Any time. Every time.
Okay, why so?
But if someone, if someone that I thought could do a better job than Trump, I would vote for them. But Kamala Harris was dumb as a fucking rock.
Okay. Can you name one thing she said that was dumb?
She couldn't even fucking do an interview without the whole thing getting edited. She couldn't answer questions. All she did was talk shit about Trump the whole time.
I have a question. Were the debates cut? Like the presidential debate?
The debate, are you kidding me? She couldn't even answer.
Was it live or was that cut up? I'm just asking the question. Was it live or cut up?
No, she sucked.
Wait, hold up. Was it live or cut up?
She sucked.
The debates, were they live or cut up?
She got her ass kicked.
She did not. No, name
did.
one point. Name one point she lost on.
She couldn't answer any questions. All she did was talk about Trump.
She answered a million questions. I can play a clip of her answering a question right now. Would you like me to?
Dude, listen. Then why did Trump fucking win then?
Because idiots like you voted for him.
I know. No, because idiots like you made people vote for him. That's what happened.
How did I make them make you vote for him?
Because the liberals.
It sounds like you're just trying to blame me for your bad decisions. So tell me.
The liberals are the reason why he won, because of the weird shit you guys were pushing.
Like what?
Really?
Yeah. What was so weird that we were pushing that you wanted to vote for a guy held civilly liable of sex abusing a woman who bragged about walking into the changing rooms of naked women while they're changing without their consent?
You guys support white supremacy.
Says you voted for Donald Trump, who literally is a racist.
White supremacy.
Wait, you think voting for Kamala Harris was in support of white supremacy?
You support white supremacy.
How?
How Planned Parenthood?
How is Planned Parenthood in the manner in which it's constructed today white supremacist?
I support aborting 500,000 black babies a year. Do you?
I think that people should be able to legally get access to an abortion if they want
Answer
to.
the question. I support aborting 400,000 black babies a year.
I support people to have the choice to be able to get access to an abortion. You're saying you want to disproportionately restrict black women from getting access to abortion? Is that what you just claimed? You want to disproportionately restrict black women's rights?
You're running, dude.
Wait, answer that question. Are you saying that you disproportionately want to restrict black women's rights?
Tucker.
I
support aborting 400,000 black babies a year. Do you?
Wait, is that even the number, by the way? I think people should have the right to be able to get access to an abortion themselves. I would never force abortions upon people, but they should have the freedom to get an abortion.
Yeah, so you support white supremacy then, don't you?
That's not white supremacy. Saying people should have the right to be able to get access to it. People should have
Oh,
the
yes,
right
it
to be
is.
able to. What? It depends on the Planned Parenthood branch.
Dude, you're a fucking moron.
No,
And
I'm
you,
not.
I couldn't
You
wait
couldn't
to-
even tell me
you
what I
had-
did. I mean, you
dude,
just said that saying you think abortion should be legal is
but
white
you wouldn't answer the
supremacist,
question.
while you still
You
support
would
Donald
not
Trump.
answer the question, Parker. You were running from it.
I did answer the question.
No.
You're just
Do
crashing
you
out.
support aborting 400,000 black babies a year? Yes or no?
I think abortion should be legal.
Answer it.
Abortion should be legal.
Answer
yes.
it. So you
Abortion
support
should be legal.
You support aborting 400,000 black babies a year. Do you? Yes or no?
And I don't even think that's the number.
You
but
can't even answer it. You're a
changed,
fucking punk.
You've changed
Got
the
ya.
number.
See
Well,
you later,
I accidentally muted Adam. Wait, you're gonna run away now? By the
No,
way,
no.
Your hyper specific made up
You're a
question
pussy.
that doesn't
You're
even
a
entail. Right, that's not even
got
what
no-
abortion access
You're a
entails.
pussy.
Abortion access
Answer the
just
que-
entails that you think it should be legal.
Answer it, punk.
I think it should be.
Answer it.
I think it should be legal. Yes.
You support unaliving 400,000 black babies a year, right?
I
You do.
support legal abortion access.
Oh, okay. So you support.
Gizmo, you
You're
understand
keep
it's
crashing out,
pro-choice,
Grandpa.
not pro-abortion.
So
It's-
you support it then?
Yeah, I support people's access to
No,
an
no,
abortion.
no,
I know
no,
you're
no.
emotional.
Dude,
You're
you're
emotional.
running
You're
from
about to
the
run
question,
away
Parker.
because you're scared and because
No,
you think it should be.
answer it.
I think it should be
choice,
Grandpa.
not pro-abortion.
So
It's-
you support it then?
Yeah, I support people's access to
No,
an
no,
abortion.
no,
Actually, have a
running away from the
conversation
question.
multiple times, and you're just
Oh,
mad. I wouldn't say I would support unaliving babies. That's like a ridiculous perspective. I don't think that.
What is it?
I don't think embryos are babies. Okay.
So you support? All right. So how about this? You support not allowing 400 black babies to be born a year.
Well, I mean, yeah, I think people should be able to not have kids if they don't want to.
Yes. I fucking love it.
What you love that I think
love
abortion
it.
access should be
So
legal?
You're for that. You're for
Yeah,
that,
I think
right?
I
George just turned
believe
into
it
the
should
Joker.
be legal for people to get access to an abortion. Yes.
Yeah, so you're all about not having, the black population grow, right? You're not even for that.
I definitely believe that people should be able to have children regardless
you
of the
really
race.
do care about the black race, Parker?
Wait, Gizmo,
I don't
would
know
you
why
just
you're
make it illegal for
specifically-
black people to get abortions then?
Do you care about the black race, Parker?
So wait, do you only
You-
want to make it? Wait, hold up. Do you only
I'm
want to make it?
asking you.
Wait, no, wait. Do you only want to make it illegal for black Americans to get access to an
No.
abortion?
No, I'm just asking you. Do you care about the black race, Parker?
Of course, I care about everyone.
Do you do?
Yes,
Would you like to see the population grow?
I would love to see every population grow.
I asked you that specifically. Would you like to see the black community population grow?
Yeah.
Really?
I mean, I say that about every
See you
group.
later, Parker.
Are you gonna run? You're
Crickets.
running away because you're scared. You can't actually
Crickets.
debate me.
No.
You're
no, no.
emotional man. Can we get some
Nope,
baby
nice
bottles in
try.
the comment section
You
for the
guys
emotional
seen
man that has to run away?
Crickets. You've
Baby
seen
bottles in the
crickets.
comment section for
You've
the
all
emotional
seen it.
man that has to
You've
run
all
away.
seen
He's
it,
running away because he's so scared of these scary
coward.
liberals
No,
that are
no.
winning against him in a
Everyone's
debate.
seen it. You didn't know what the fuck to say. Got
You're
ya.
running away. You're running away. You're scared. Dude, that was so embarrassing, dude.
It sounded like Michael Cohen having roid rage.
Dude, he thinks he owned me. That's so funny.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
He was crashing out from the second he hopped on.
You tried to own the libs so bad, and you couldn't do it. That was so embarrassing, bro. Oh my god, dude. Can you imagine? I can't wait to see that on my For You page later. He's like, liberal destroyed on abortion. Liberal proven to be white supremacist for thinking abortion should be legal. Yo, what's up, Aldu?
Yeah, what up, man? How y'all?
Do you support Donald Trump?
I do, but I'm not like a hell-bent hater.
Okay, and if you could go back in time, you could either vote for Donald Trump or Kamala Harris. Who would you rather vote for?
I would still vote Donald Trump.
Okay, I have a few people to thank real quick, and then we can move on to our conversation. Brandy, thank you so much for the $1. I really appreciate it. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Christina, thank you so much for the $20 on PayPal. Thank you so much, Christina. I really appreciate it. Deidre, thank you so much for the $10. Thank you. Stephanie, thank you for the dollar. I know, right? That was a crazy, crazy thing just to happen. Michaela, thank you for the dollar. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Maze, thank you for the dollar. Apparently he wasn't. That was crazy. Thank you so much, though. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Holly, thank you for the $10. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. Unknown user, thank you for the $2 as well. Thank you so much. Darsel, thank you for the $5. Unknown again, thank you so much for the $7. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you. I think I'm fully caught up. If you want to support me as always, Venmo, PayPal, link tree in the bio, as well as the description of YouTube, as well as you can support me over YouTube Super Chat. I still have no response back about my Cash App, and Cash App is just acting really weird right now. So I don't even know when I'll get it back, everyone. But yeah. Alrighty. So why do you support Donald Trump?
Man, to be honest with you, it's more or less. I mean, for context, I'm 31. Donald Trump was president during like my early 20s, obviously. I just felt like I was living a more prosperous life during his term. Now, given I'm not one of those guys that's, a Trumper, if that makes sense. I'm not the guy that was on the Trump train and throwing rocks at people and doing all that bullshit. I think that was all, in my opinion, a bad look at true people that are Republicans, if that makes sense. Like, nonetheless, I actually almost want to touch on what the other guy was saying, who was like raging hard as shit about abortion. He was a joke, in my opinion, too. I'm not pro-abortion at all. I'm very much pro-life. However, I also am a man, so it's not up to me what a woman does, right? Like, I really do believe that. But I also am pro-Trump. I know that might not make sense to a lot of people, but I think that's where most of America lies, is in the middle, if that makes sense.
Chris, I just want to let you know you're pro-choice. So I mean, you don't have to agree with abortions when they occur, right? You just have to think that they should be legal, right? So your position is the pro-choice position.
Maybe I slightly agree. I'm not gonna bullshit, but I slightly disagree because I'm not pro-choice. Like, I think if you get pregnant, you should have that kid, but
it should be legal to get an abortion, right?
It's very, I don't know. It's the one thing I will say has a lot of gray. I don't think there's black and white, but I also think it's very black and white. Like, it's hard to, I'm not a hater. I'm very much like when Biden was president, even though I wasn't pro-Biden, I supported Biden, Kamala, I'm not going to lie, dude. I was never, Kamala, sorry, my bad, was never a supporter, but only because I didn't think she was fit to be a president.
And you think Trump is?
I mean, he already did it.
That doesn't mean that he's fit to be. I mean, do you think Joe Biden is fit because he already did it?
Well, Joe Biden didn't already do it.
He did. He was already president.
Joe Biden served one term.
Yeah.
Right, and it was after Trump already had.
And?
That's kind of the point. Like,
you said Trump was fit because he was president prior. So was Biden. Yeah. Therefore, you think Biden's fit to be president right now?
Well, that's the difference. During Biden's presidency, I saw a lot of bad shit happen. Like, and I lived in.
Don't you right now?
Absolutely. Which is why I'm sitting here. Even though I'm a Trump supporter, I acknowledge the bad things taking place. I'm not gonna be the guy sitting here acting like I know this policy, that policy, indifferent, like, because I'm not that. I'm a normal, everyday American, go to work, go home, do my thing. However, I acknowledge kind of what's plastered, if that makes sense. Like, it's out there, everybody sees it. Nonchalantly, I'm more of an independent than I am anything. But
Chris, you're saying you're the average person. Then the party of like criminals and billionaires probably wouldn't be the best choice for you in terms of like Trump and the Republicans.
uh, actually, I would say the opposite, man. Like in my opinion, it's the other. Like
Well, I'm sorry.
I know that.
So you want to be on the side of the criminals and the billionaires?
Well, in my opinion, Parker, both sides are criminals and billionaires, and we don't have to argue that back and forth. You can go look at it. All the same people that you defend are the same people that sit at the same table together and negotiate and talk this and that.
Well,
Like
they have
it's
to
not like
in
they're
government.
all the
I
same.
mean, that's their job in government, of course.
Right, but if you'll agree that that's their job, you'll also agree that they're all the same. Like
No, it doesn't. Wait. Just because you work in a body with other people does not mean you ideologically are the exact same. That makes no sense. You're saying everyone in Congress 100% agrees?
No. I wouldn't say that. No, I wouldn't say that.
Then you seemingly just contradicted yourself.
No, I'm going based on what
You said that they're the same because they work together and compromise on things.
but they don't. That's the point. They don't compromise. That's why we just got out of a shutdown that was like the longest shutdown.
You would say that Republicans didn't compromise, and they just kept doing the same
I
thing.
would say that
again.
both didn't compromise.
But
compromise comes between two bodies, not just one person or one body.
Republicans were the ones that just did not want to negotiate in the first
that's-
place, so they weren't
that's
even
what we're
willing to
saying.
talk about it.
And you're not wrong. Like I agree 100%. However, neither was the other side. Like if one side is
No,
not
they were. Hakeem
willing to
Jeffries and
negotiate,
Chuck Schumer went to meet with Trump, and he just took funny pictures of them and told them to leave.
but
They were
you're-
trying.
And again, like if one side is not willing to compromise, neither is the other.
No, it's
Like
they were
that's
trying to
literally
have
how
a
it is.
discussion with Trump about the ACA subsidies, right? They were trying to negotiate, and Trump was like, "No, we're just going to stick to our position, and eventually you're going to have to break."
And I guess they broke.
Yeah, I mean, people were angry at the people that broke there because they were trying to secure healthcare for millions of people, and now that's just gone. I mean, people are in some cases paying 300%, 400%, 500% more for health insurance.
And by all means, I would have to go all the way back to Obamacare and say that there were a lot of people who paid for everything and still had the same outcome. Like that's what I'm getting at. Is it doesn't matter what political party you align with. Neither one of them really give a shit about the American people. Like I don't care.
We
if you're
can
Democrat
give you
or Republican.
explicit things the Democrats are doing that would make us better off. Especially calling jellyfish. You understand that you're supporting a president that reinforces that they don't give a shit, and then you're just claiming that all sides don't give a shit when actively we can point to policies in which they've passed in which do indicate that they care and do indicate that they want people to be better off.
Okay, and you can do that, but I will also revert back to that's why I'm during the Obamacare Act, right? Obamacare, all that good stuff. My mom, who had been working for a company for 20 years, who had health insurance that entire time, Obama becomes president. She could not qualify for Obamacare, right? Can we acknowledge that?
Obamacare expanded
She also
access,
had
not
to
decreased
pay
it.
four times.
We're not saying Obamacare took care of everyone. We're just saying it expanded access. And we would argue that everyone should be taken care of. You should get health care.
Yep.
No one in this country should go without access to health care. That's what we're advocating for. But Republicans, we can't get enough of them on board, and even enough of the moderate Democrats on board in order to get that bill. That's what we want, though. Right? And even Biden supported that. Biden supported that. Harris supported that. They all supported a universal health care access through the context of a public option.
And again, if universal health care worked on paper and worked amongst taxes,
it doesn't just work on paper, it
someone
also
who
works
is
in
more-
person.
No, it works on paper. It doesn't work. It does not work across the board.
It's way more
It does.
efficient than our system.
Say it again. Sorry.
It's way more efficient than our system. Many countries have different forms of universal health care. It's actually cheaper per person. Everyone gets access. I mean, currently, the number one cause of bankruptcy in the U.S. is medical costs. That's just untenable
I
to me.
agree. I agree.
We shouldn't live in a country like that. That should be changed.
And again, I do agree to that extent of I do think everybody should have access.
Right, and Trump is taking access away, directly healthcare away from like upwards of 11 million people. Now it's going to be even more than that because he's cutting the ACA subsidies. So everything he's done, like this happened also in Trump's first term. Trump comes in, and when he leaves, the rate of uninsureds is higher. Like less people are insured when Trump comes into office. He takes healthcare away from people.
All right, so, but the argument there is that Trump takes it away from poor people, correct?
Yes,
Yeah,
people
sure.
who are in need.
Okay. So, and by all means, I'm the guy that will give, whatever to somebody less endowed, whether it's, money, food, whatever. I'm not the guy that wants to take away. However, and I'm also the guy that would pay more in taxes if I knew what it was going to. I think that's the biggest holdup is I don't know what my taxes are going to. Like I don't know.
That's a research issue.
That's not a research issue.
It is.
That's definitely not.
Congressional appropriations are available to the public. Like there's a very specific budget we follow.
And you can say that, but while we're sending whatever amount of money to whatever country, why is that a tax dollar issue?
Well, under Trump, we're no longer sending a lot of that foreign aid, and it's crazy you brought that up because the Doge foreign aid cuts are going to result in 14 million people dying in the next 5 years. A lot of children who are just going to die because they don't have access to basic medicine, basic vaccines. So how are we better off when innocent, starving, sick children are dying in other countries now?
No. Time out now. I'm not sitting here saying it's a good thing that other people are dying.
I don't think you think it is.
Huh?
I don't think you think that's a good thing. That's why I'm saying if you agree with me that innocent children dying is bad, then you should also think Trump is bad.
But my point is, I do think we should worry about America, bro. Like,
Wait,
Sure.
Democrats are the
another
ones
country or you in
advocating to do
America?
that.
Huh?
Democrats are the ones advocating to do that, whereas Republicans are the ones that don't. Like, they literally shot down an amendment to take the $40 billion they're sending to Argentina and use that on Americans, specifically to reduce their healthcare premiums.
Okay, well, at the same time, they were sending foreign aid for, like, things that make no sense.
Foreign aid is like under 1% of our overall spending, though. So even if we cut all of
I
that,
believe that. I think the majority of our spending is in defense, as it always has been.
And Trump is increasing that.
And every Republican always has. Like, that's a Republican dominant thing to reinforce
want that,
defense spending. Because we're protecting, I mean, that's defense. Like, it's not that I want it. It's not that I'm saying that should be the primary thing. I'm saying I would rather know my money is going to America more often than everybody else.
it is.
Yeah,
Now-
that's what's happening currently.
Yeah, because of
That's been
defense
happening.
spending.
Only a small
Correct.
portion of our budget goes to foreign aid.
I'm not one of those you can say, like, I'm in support of 14 million. I'm not. I don't want anybody
I don't think you are.
to die. However, like, dude, we have a homeless problem here. We have things here that
Yeah,
need.
and Republicans are making it worse by literally defunding access to social services that people need. Literally, why are you voting for the side making it worse if you want things to be better? Come on.
Because the test of time has shown that you can vote how you want to vote. It's not going to make it better, Parker.
It
Like,
does. Wait,
can
I'm
vote
sorry.
whatever way
You
you want.
just actively are just lying or misunderstanding what's going on in reality. Just because it
How
hasn't
am I
helped-
lying? Parker, how old are you?
I'm 23 years old.
All right, I'm 31. We're not that far apart, right? In your life, when you were, let's say you were 16 or younger, did you know any difference?
Did I know any different?
Know any different? Know any different at all? Like, I mean, your parents made the living, I assume. So you went to school, you did your normal every day, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. And now, 16, that was 7 years ago for you, right? Fast forward over that 7 years, correct? Everything's different. COVID was the biggest thing, though. COVID changed literally, like, it was almost like a paradigm. It changed the world in a lot of senses.
Yeah.
In all honesty. Huh?
We lived through it. I don't know what you're trying to get to here. What's the
No. What I'm getting at is a different age started. I mean, it gave you a platform. I know that you're saying whatever, but it gave you a platform. You literally became what you are now during or after that time. What I'm kind of getting at is that you go back to being a kid, you didn't know any different. But if you talk to your parents, I talk to my dad all the time, who's a hardcore Republican, argue with his ass all the way up to about 24 years old. It's always been the same story though. Like it's always kind of been the same thing. It's just now we're the adults in an era with social media, TikTok, Snap, blah blah blah. You go across the board.
I mean, it's not been the same thing, right? Like Bush took us into wars we didn't need to be in, crashed the economy.
Bush
Obama
did.
comes in, recovers the economy, hands a booming economy to Trump, and then Trump mishandles COVID. Biden comes in, he speeds up our job recovery by 2 years, saving the labor market essentially with the American Rescue Plan. And then Trump comes in, and what does he do? He starts violating people's constitutional rights and enriching himself. It's a pretty big change.
What I don't see it like that, man. I
mean, dude, people are being put in handcuffs for expressing their opinion. That's just never happened before.
Well, and I'm not in support of that.
I'm saying that's not just like, oh, business as usual. Something is fundamentally changed when there's an authoritarian in the White House now.
Yeah, you understand, like, we're not just, like, you have to acknowledge this if you're going to try to involve yourself. You could say you've been misinformed, but that's the reason why we're doing what we're doing right now.
I'm not, again, although I have a different viewpoint, and I don't agree, I'm not a hater. I think that what y'all do is important. Because I think everybody should have a voice. I really do. I think everybody should talk. I think that's the biggest problem with government and politics is that they don't. It's us. It's people. I hate to say it like that. Like, that's the truth. It's people who are young, 23. I don't know how old you are, Adam, but who are younger, 24. It's important for us to talk and have discussion. They don't do that.
Which is why people shouldn't be arrested ever for talking, because we have a First Amendment to facilitate that exchange of ideas. And Trump attacks it constantly.
But let's be honest. Democrats are the same age.
No.
All the Democrats in power are the same age as the Republicans. All of them. Yes, age is important.
I thought you were just talking about the importance of free speech, and I'm bringing up how Trump arrests people for expressing their free speech. So if you believe in, like, open exchange of ideas, you should hate Trump.
But so did Democrats, man. That's
no, but Biden didn't put anyone in handcuffs for expressing an opinion.
No, he just. I'm not because he didn't have any control. It was everybody else. They were just silencing you on social media.
That's a private company.
Private company or not, it was companies.
Well, a private company can't put you in handcuffs and take you away from your pregnant wife, and then you miss the birth of your first child, like what happened to Mahmoud Khalil, who was arrested and dragged away from his family just because he protested Israel. Like, Biden never did anything like that.
Nobody's saying that Biden arrested anybody. I never said that. However,
he was nowhere near any sort of.
People.
How is he silencing people?
What do you mean? Like, Facebook even admitted how they were sitting there.
Facebook lied and said that because Trump threatened to put Mark Zuckerberg in jail.
But how can you say that Facebook lied and said that?
Because they asked Trump, hey, do you think Zuckerberg is friendly to you now because you threatened to put him in jail? And Trump said, yeah, I think that's why he is. It's not, like, hidden. Trump admits this.
Hell, they just admitted we didn't go to the moon in 68 or 67, whatever year.
You're saying that Trump
whenever they said we're going to the moon for the first time. No. I'm saying people say shit. Like, people talk. People say things. It's not. Trump is the biggest shit talker in history.
What are you saying
Can we all
right
admit
now?
that?
What are you saying right now? I'm sorry. What do you mean?
things.
They just admitted we didn't do we did do the moon landing. That was real.
And who's
I'm not saying one or the other. I'm saying what I literally just got done, like, watching like 2 or 3 days ago. Something about they're going to the moon for the first time. All I was doing was comparing. I was trying to bridge something.
I just don't get the relevance to anything we've been talking about.
It's not. Point I'm getting at is that people say things. That doesn't. immediately make it true.
Okay.
Like,
I agree.
What's your point, man?
no point, dude. More than anything, I support the stream, whether we agree or not. But I just kind of feel like there's no real win to anything. Like both parties.
Hey, Chris, is there something Trump could do that would get you to say that you'd support Kamala Harris over Donald Trump?
I don't think I would support Kamala or Kamala.
Kamala. Is there anything Trump could do that would get you to stop supporting him?
I mean, absolutely. There's plenty of
Such
things.
as, could you give me a specific example?
Genocide. Like, I mean, anything that I deemed as not.
I mean, we can show you how Donald Trump supports that.
But you can't, man. You really can't. There's not like
Team literally made like a CGI thing of what Gaza would look like after they made all the people that live there leave.
So we're talking. Say that again.
The MAGA team, the Trump team, literally made up schematics and PowerPoints and 3D renderings of what they want to do to Gaza after they kick everyone out, which comes on the heels of Israel's genocide there as well. So,
and by all means, I mean, send that to me. Like, I don't.
Sure.
That's not something that I'm sitting here educated on.
Look up Trump Gaza resort, and you'll find some very disturbing things.
And I'm not gonna say that I wouldn't. Absolutely. I guess more than anything, I'm still going back on. I don't think either party gives a shit about me,
Alrighty.
you, or anybody indifferent.
Is there anything else you want to talk about or add?
Nah, you're good, man. Appreciate it.
For sure. Appreciate you coming on. Let's go on the next individual. Only send a guest request if you do meet that set of criteria listed in the TikTok screen. We are just looking for some debates. I've only been on live for an hour and a half, and I feel like it's been a long time.
There's been some interesting guests.
Interesting guest today.
Oh shoot!
Only send a
Thank you,
guest-
Susan, for the $100 on Venmo,
Oh,
and
nice.
Georgia for the 10. Thank you.
Can we get some W's for Susan in the comment section? Nikki, thank you so much for the Galaxy. I really appreciate it. Thank you. If you want to support us, as always, Venmo, PayPal, link tree in the bio, as well as the description of the YouTube, as well as you can support us over YouTube Super Chat. Make sure to support Adam while he's up here. Linall, thank you so much for the $5 as well. Thank you. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
Hey, man. I didn't actually expect you to... Hold on 1 second. Just 1 sec. Okay. I didn't expect you to pick me up so fast. So
And do
buy
you support
something.
Donald Trump?
Yeah, I do. I did vote for him. I
And if
am
you could go back in
32.
time, you could either vote for Donald Trump or Kamala Harris. Who would you rather vote for?
Absolutely. I would again.
You would support Donald Trump?
Yes. And I already... Look, I
Then
know
let me
the
ask you-
defenses part.
What up?
I know the egregious statements you're going to use about the character. I know it all. Everything with Venezuela. I will say this. I want to give you your perfect world. I really do. Like, I want it to. I want free buses, free education, free college. I want free food for kids. I want all of it. I want everything you want. I want Medicare for all. I want it all. But the one caveat you have to give us, that any crime is punishable by unlifement. Every single crime. That's the only way you're going to get that utopia.
You know that the death penalty is not a greater deterrence for crime, right?
Well,
In every crime, wait, by the way, do you think that if a kid steals a candy bar, stop. If you think a kid steals a candy bar, that they should be given the death penalty?
I would say we would restrict the age, but yeah, like make it for any crime whatsoever.
Dude, this guy's so stupid. So Trump should be Trump as well.
Whoa, based
Bye-bye.
actually.
Alrighty, let's go on the next individual, everybody. That's just such a crazy view. Yo, what's up? How old are you? How old are you?
Hey, I'm 39.
And do you support Donald Trump?
Yes. Hold on, let me see if I can turn my...
Alrighty, I have a few people to thank real quick, and then we can move on to our conversation. Susan, also, thank you so much for the $100 on Venmo. Can we get some W's for Susan in the comment section right now for the $100 on Venmo? Thank you so much, Susan. W's for Susan in the comment section right now for such a kind gift to both me and Adam as well. Can we get some W's for Susan in the comment section right now? Thank you so much, Susan. Thank you. I think Danny, thank you so much for the $5 as well. Richard, thank you for the 5. Unknown, thank you for the $5. Rose, thank you so much for the 2. Suddenly, thank you so much for the $10. I really appreciate it. Thank you. I think I'm fully caught up there. So if you're on YouTube, hit that thumbs up. If you're on TikTok, tap that screen. It will help get it out to more people. Okay. I think I saw in the comment section you say something about like I got destroyed on Jubilee. What I get destroyed on?
No, you didn't answer the questions. You were like deflecting to other things.
Like what? Can you
So
be specific?
I don't remember that. I don't remember it, but I saw you there. So
Could you be specific?
I don't know. I don't remember that, but I saw it. We were debating.
Alright.
But let's talk about
why you support Trump then.
Why do I support Trump? Well, because I'm a family man. I have children. I work. I was born here in Chicago, and I live in Florida. And I can see how the policies are beneficial for the American people. And you might not agree completely, but I used to be a Democrat many years ago. My parents were Democrats, so I didn't know much better. But then after growing and maturing as a person, as a family member, as a homeowner, I can see how those policies are beneficial for my family.
So like what policies?
The economic policies,
Such as?
policies against crime, keeping the law, keeping criminals.
So if you want to hold criminals accountable, why do you support Trump, a convicted criminal?
Oh, convicted criminal, yeah, of 34 counts or whatever. Yeah, so I don't go by that argument.
Why? So you don't believe he was convicted? I mean, he was.
Yeah, of what? What was the crime?
34 felonies of falsifying business records in the first degree, which is a Class C felony in the state of New York, because of a predicate crime, meaning he was committing this crime in furtherance of another.
Yeah. Okay. And what happened?
He was convicted and sentenced.
Okay, great. Now he's our president. Also.
Yeah.
So what about it?
So
now,
why do you support him if you want criminals to be held accountable?
Yeah. So I'm caring about criminals that are perpetrate crime against people. Like in the subway stations or like getting carjacks. Criminals in the streets of Chicago.
Trump's not good on that issue either. He's reassigning thousands of FBI agents who investigate, serious crimes, violent crimes, international crimes. They're being reassigned to go harass documented asylum seekers at immigration courts. Why is he reassigning important law enforcement resources away from chasing down actual dangerous violent criminals?
So here in Florida, we cooperate with the law enforcement, so they don't have to do that here. But in those cities, they're going against.
I'm just saying, like, if we have an FBI investigator who goes after child trafficking, for example, why should that person? Why should that person be reassigned to go do immigration enforcement?
Because they're using these resources that are available, and since they're not cooperating,
they're mishandling them, right? And someone said in the comments he pardons violent criminals.
Yeah, he had pardoned some people. Yeah,
not just some 1,500 January 6 rioters who tried to do a coup of our country.
Yeah, he signed it with his pen, right? Not like without knowing who he pardoned, in the previous administration.
That makes it worse that he specifically knew he was pardoning people who were convicted of assaulting police officers and trying to do a coup of the United States, and he still pardoned them.
Yeah. What happened with the pipe bomber that was found not too long ago?
The person who's saying, I think Trump won the 2020 election?
Yeah, that person.
That even Dan Bongino had to admit that, if I was still doing my opinion stuff, I wouldn't admit this, but I'm following the facts now.
I thought I was debating with Parker, but who's this?
He said he went to go get some water.
Oh, Adam. Okay. So, yeah, they found the guy, and it took him 4 years. Why?
Who is the guy, though? He's a Trump supporter who planted
a Trump
bomb at the Capitol.
Yeah. Has he said that?
He said he thinks Trump won the 2020 election. Do you know many Biden supporters who think he lost 2020?
Oh, because you believe in reality,
Yes.
So that's
Can I get an answer, not a rhetorical question?
He's a Trump supporter, and your facts are because he.
I'm just saying he pardons criminals. He makes life easier for criminals by redirecting law enforcement away from them. He is a criminal. So if you care about criminality, why would this be your guy?
Well, I care about criminality that affects like people like me, like normal people that, like if a criminal is supposed to be in jail and then they just let him.
You mean like the increase in kidnappings and robberies by people who wear masks and impersonate ICE because ICE has now made life easier for criminals?
Oh yeah, like I see that a lot on TikTok. I'm not even on TikTok ever, but like all you see is like anti.
Some people see it at their door when someone pulls up in a mask and says, "I'm with ICE," and now you're just getting in my van, and that's just how it works.
And it's like not ICE, right? It's like they're
exactly, but it's so easy for criminals to impersonate ICE because ICE is now acting like a criminal organization. Isn't that a problem?
I mean, it's a problem if you make it like fake, like you making it like an issue when it's
It is an issue.
They're enforcing
He's
the
not
law.
making an issue. It is already an issue.
They're enforcing the law that's on the books. So if you have a problem with that,
They're not actually not enforcing the law on the books. They're literally violating the laws when they're deporting people without due process.
And when you say, "Oh, ICE is like bad and we need to fight against them," you think that's right? Like fighting.
I never said we should fight anyone.
People shouldn't abide by unlawful orders when ICE is engaging in unlawful usage of deporting
law enforcement. They're throwing rocks at law enforcement. You think that's okay?
No, I don't think throwing rocks at anyone is okay. Now, if you want to reference the scenarios, how about you talk about the ICE agent? How about you talk about the people that are getting shot when all they're doing is speaking?
Well, who's that?
Well, there's literally been videos of people who have just been speaking. Listen, there've been
for speaking freedom, right? Charlie Kirk got shot.
Jesus fucking Christ! We're talking about by law enforcement officers such as ICE. Okay, we're not talking about by random people like Tyler Robinson. And if you want to talk about that, why do you still support Donald Trump? Listen, hey! I'm just gonna mute you. This is so annoying, dude. I'm not gonna do this whole like we're speaking over each other thing. This is ridiculous. Okay. If you care about the execution of individuals, why do you support Donald Trump even though he called for the execution of his political opponents just for saying that people shouldn't abide by unlawful orders?
Okay, what are you talking about? The boat? You go into the boat thing? All right.
No, I'm not. I'm talking.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking, dude. He called for the execution of some Democrats who said that people should not abide by unlawful orders.
Okay, like treason, like.
That's not treason. Wait. That's not treason. Saying don't follow.
I'm a captain, and and you don't have to follow these orders. I don't know which orders we're talking about, but
I can't even tell what he's saying.
Don't follow any of these. No, okay, but what are the orders that you're talking about? What are these orders? Can you describe?
What
them?
are unlawful orders that the Trump administration is engaged in? Well, I'll give you an example. The war crime that they were determined of committing, the unlawful orders to ICE agents that they should be violating the law and people's due process rights. That's an unlawful order. I can give you plenty of others. Those are just two examples.
Like due process of you have a deportation order and you need to do more due process. What is it?
Not even what's happening.
Yeah, we're talking about people who did not.
Well, these are case by case basis, so we can't be too general on them, right?
No,
why is ICE going to immigration court then? Those people are following the rules. They're showing up to immigration court. Why is ICE attacking them?
Well, because that person's supposed to not be in the country already.
No, they're a documented asylum seeker. They have a scheduled court date, and then ICE just shows up and says, "Actually, screw you."
You know how many years you gotta wait for court dates, right?
Years. Which is why Democrats
they've got a scheduled one they're showing up to. Hey, dude, they're showing up to a scheduled court date, and they're going to the court dates, and they're getting people when they're going through the legal process.
Because there's the opportunity right there. Because they're not working with the government, right? So they have to get them when they got them.
What are you saying?
Well, because they're going to the court date, they identify that person. It's an easy way to pick up people.
Yeah, pick up people who are going through the legal process.
Who are illegally in this country.
Documented asylum seekers.
Who
have a scheduled court date.
We don't know. We don't have that detail.
We do know. They wouldn't be at an immigration court if they didn't have an appointment.
Okay, well, how do you know? These are private matters, so the government...
No, this is the government. This is the public matters.
Okay, so what's the next point?
What do you mean? Don't just pivot. Address what we said fully, and then we can move on.
Okay, so what was the last point? I forgot. So why do I support Trump? Because he's enforcing the law. He's enforcing.
Dude, we just gave you an explicit circumstance and then violating the law, calling for the execution of political opponents.
He's enforcing the laws.
No, he's not. Dude, we're on an app right now that's illegal. It's banned by the Trump administration, and they're just not enforcing the law.
Oh, TikTok, you mean? Okay.
Yes.
Well, I mean, there's different levels of enforcement. What about when they
get to pick and choose which crimes matter?
So enforcement only matters when we're talking about undocumented immigrants, but for Donald Trump, it doesn't matter.
No. Look, states have their responsibility to enforce the law. They're not doing it, so the federals have to go in there and
wait, what are they not doing it on?
Well, describe any successful Democrat city.
What? Say it again.
Describe a successful Democrat city that's doing it right. What's your example?
Describe a successful Democratic. I think every city that you could mention that is successful is Democratic.
Such as what? Chicago? Chicago with a deficit of $1 billion deficit in their budget. They can't figure it out.
I'll give you one. Los Angeles.
Los Angeles with the criminality and the homelessness and the fraud.
There are problems in every city. Name one Republican big city that is good.
Well, I live in Orlando, Democratic run. That's a good Democratic run city.
Wait, can you name one good Republican run city that's big?
Probably Nashville. I don't know any.
Nashville's blue.
So a lot of the big cities are blue, but
yeah. So name one Republican one.
Can you name one? I don't know any.
I actually don't know one. I actually don't know.
They're Democratic run. The smaller cities are.
Yeah, that's what I just said. Like all these big cities are democratically run.
And they're failing. Like a lot of them are.
All of our GDP growth comes from those cities. All of our economic productivity comes from those cities.
Yeah.
And then red states mooch off their tax revenue.
Yeah, we literally pay for you guys.
Okay. But most people live in the suburbs. Successful people.
Yeah, and so most people live in blue areas.
Got it.
Okay, what's your point?
Well, my point is that some cities are safer than others, and the ones with the most issues are democratically run as well.
Wait, practically all big cities are democratic. So then what you're saying is you're taking problems that exist in big cities, and then you're blaming it on Democrats. When Democrats actually address these things to a greater extent. Can you name one policy Donald Trump's advocated for or passed that has reduced homelessness?
Well, with the tax credits that we're gonna receive this year, that's gonna help a lot of families.
The tax credits? You think? Okay, so tax credits. So what tax credits are you referencing?
The child care credit and the
child tax credit, the one that Kamala Harris wanted to expand even more.
Mm-hmm. And so she couldn't because she's not president anymore. I mean.
Wait, you mean the child tax credit that Donald Trump was advocating for being lower than the Democrats?
To be higher.
No, lower comparative to what Kamala Harris and Biden were advocating for.
Okay. Yeah, and some other things like being able to safely live, in our country.
Being able to safely live, like what policy did they support that allows you to safely live to a greater extent?
Making America first.
Making America first. Can you be specific? What specific policy are you referencing?
Well, the policy of enforcing the law of.
We're on an illegal app.
Well, enforcing the law that keeps me safe. You
voted for a convicted felon.
There's so many negative about TikTok. We're here talking about this stuff. So.
I don't even know what's going on anymore.
Wait, repeat what you just said. Sorry.
So there's a lot of negative to TikTok as well. Like we can debate here, but
there's nothing to do with it being illegal.
It doesn't affect my daily life. You know what I mean? Like violent criminals running on the streets.
Dude, hold up. So you have an issue with the fact that the Democrats, quote unquote, aren't enforcing the law, but yet you voted for a convicted criminal who pardoned violent rioters who beat police officers. You pardoned a drug trafficker,
who's finding all this issue? Do you watch the news? Like, have you seen all the fraud that they're discovering in Minnesota, for example?
The fraud
You
they're
know,
discovering in Minnesota. What fraud?
yeah, of the healthcare. You know, they're embezzling. You know, they're it's supposed to help the children. You know, like with all these nonprofits, and they're just pocketing that money,
And
right?
Trump only cares because it's a blue area. If it happened in a red area, he'd pardon everyone involved.
Oh
So,
yeah. Well, do you have any example of that?
yeah, all the crypto billionaires and fraudsters and traffickers that he's pardoned.
Okay.
So, by the
Yeah.
way, there being fraud in one circumstance is not evidence of there being widespread fraud. Okay? You understand there's a fraud rate, but it's extremely
Well,
low.
you know, it only takes a small percent of people to affect a large amount of people, right? So
Well,
let's
yeah,
say
and we want to limit
our
fraud. So then why do you
our
support a guy
policies
that
are
actively...
going to benefit me, right? Because I'm in it, but it's going to affect a big amount of people, and those are democratic policies that we're just seeing that
What
example of
democratic policy causes fraud, dude?
letting criminals go, like low bail,
Letting
like no
criminal, like
bail.
Trump pardoning violent rioters and
Yeah, but
domestic
that's a
terrorists.
pardon. Like nobody really gets pardoned, like, but when you talk about like a criminal that is able to commit 30, 40 felonies, and still is walking in the street, how do you explain that?
You voted for a guy had he's 34 felonies. Hello?
Okay, that doesn't matter.
You don't want them
I don't care
walking
about
on the
that.
street? Then why did you
About
vote for one? He has 34 felonies. Is anyone there? Hello? Are you there? Hello? Is their brain working?
34 felonies of what? Of like falsifying some document? Okay, my property is worth 10 millions more than what I said.
No, you're mixing up the
crime?
cases. Falsifying. No, you're mixing up the cases. Falsifying business records in the first degree.
Okay, they
With
had
a
to get
class C
on
felony in the
something.
city of New York. You just said people with 30 crimes and felonies shouldn't be on the streets, but yet you
violent-
voted for a guy with 34
violent-
felonies, dude. This hurts.
Violent criminals.
Violent criminals,
if
yeah, like a
somebody
guy held
attacks
civilly
you-
liable of sexually abusing a woman, because that's a violent offense. You would vote for a violent sex offender that pardons domestic terrorists.
Yeah. Yes. Of course.
Yes.
So what would
There's
you
no
vote
way you
for
just said
Kamala
yes.
Harris that had no really accomplishments? She was like
She had no
put in
the Inflation
positions.
Reduction Act. Hello, that's an accomplishment.
How did she even become?
Can I ask you a question? Can you name one thing? Can you name one thing JD Vance has done as vice president rather than hump the couch?
Great accomplishment, right? Just sticking to the Democrats. I think
Sticking it to the Democrats.
yeah.
Push the galaxy. Wow, that sounds like he's done
Not
very
not
productive
being
things other than
steamrolled-
hump the
not
couch.
being
And
steamrolled by somebody like
he's
you.
gone on. You know what? I didn't mention something. He vacationed like 8 times.
Yeah,
He went to
me
Disneyland.
too. I'm going.
He went to
Disney.
Disneyland, bro.
So what?
Dude, like,
Have
I'm
you?
sorry. I'm sorry. If you're vice president, you probably shouldn't go on 8 vacations in a fucking
No,
half
like
a
Biden
year.
was like half of the year with vacation because he was treating his cancer. Like we got to pray for the dude. Have you seen him lately? And you guys were.
I don't
voting for
even
him
think
at the
Joe
beginning?
Biden vacationed as much as JD Vance has.
Yeah, right. Have you seen Biden? Like, have you seen him?
Have I seen Biden?
I
Yeah.
don't know how it was like. It was a daily show. Like every time Biden was like, poor dude. He reminded me of my grandfather.
What does Trump
so-
remind you of then? Who's constantly
I'm only. I'm
Oh,
gonna be
now
40.
falling asleep is okay, by the way. Like, it was such an issue when Biden did it.
You know how much he works. That man is like here next week.
He does not work, bro.
He doesn't
Be for
work.
real. Trump is
You
not
see
getting
how
anything
many
done. He
L's
just sits
he-
there and people glaze him, and then he goes to bed for 2
How
hours.
many L's he has delivered to the Democrats? All these liberal.
Hey,
peers.
Mr. President, your penis isn't small.
No, small penis. Oh. Wow.
You know what? Now we should actually go to Mar-a-Lago. Let's go golf. Let's go golf. Let's actually spend $140 million on golf.
That's a good impression, though. That's pretty good. So what's the next topic? I think.
And let me
next year
cheat, too. I'm gonna cheat.
Next year it's gonna be a good year. That's when we're gonna see a lot of these policies take effect because we're still under the Biden economy right now. It takes over a year.
Wait,
and
we're
a
still
half,
under the
2
Biden
years.
economy? Wait, how are we still
Yeah,
under
we're
the Biden
recovering.
economy?
We're recovering.
Wait, we're still recovering? No, it's become worse. Name one metric that's become better. You have to come back into the app for me to be able to hear you. Ow, I just hit my tooth. I blame the Republicans because I just hit my tooth on that glass. I'm using their logic. Ow, dude. What the fuck,
All
Trump?
Trump's fault.
What the fuck, Trump? Ow, it's crazy. Ow. How dare you? These Republicans, they're harming my teeth. Diabolical, right? He dropped? Wow, that's embarrassing.
Just ran, yeah.
Lindsay, thank you for the $5, by the way. Thank you so much. Tiffany, thank you for the $1 as well. Thank you, Tiffany. Brandy, thank you so much for the $1 as well. Thank you so much. Yeah. I saw someone make a video about, like, Parker looks at us like we did something wrong. Because I look at the camera. I thought that was so funny. Fiona, thank you for the $15 on PayPal. Thank you so much, Fiona. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Stephanie, thank you for the $1. Thank you. As well. And Anna, again, thank you so much for the $1. He said, can you ask Adam if he got my donation? It was $5 on PayPal.
Who said this?
Ann.
I have $5 on PayPal from Anna. Yes, thank you for that.
Anna, sorry. Yeah, all right. I have a few people to thank on YouTube real quick, and then we can go on to the next person. If you're on YouTube, hit that thumbs up. If you're on TikTok, tap that screen. It'll help get it out to more people. Alrighty. Let me get someone up here, and then we'll thank them.
Hey, how's it going?
Yo, what's up? How old are you?
I'm 40.
And if you could go back in time, you could either vote for Donald Trump or Kamala Harris. Who would you rather vote for?
Oh, Donald Trump, dude.
For
All
sure.
day.
I have a few people to thank real quick, and then we can move on to the conversation. Danny, thank you so much for the $5. Andy, thank you for the $8. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Linal, thank you so much for... Sorry. I really appreciate the $5. Thank you. Richard with the 5. Thank you. Danny again with the 5. Thank you. BC with the $100 on YouTube Super Chat. Thank you so much. They said, thank you for introducing me to Dean. You both know what you're talking about, and the hard work needed to have these arguments is evident. Carry on, brother. I wish journalists did interviews like this. Thank you so much, BC. Can we get some W's for BC in the comment section? As well as Caleb with the $50 on YouTube Super Chat. Thank you so much, Caleb. For Parker, you shine bright. Don't let anyone dim your light. Thank you so much. Give some W's for Caleb in the comment section right now. W's for Caleb and BC in the comment section right now for the such kind gifts. Thank you so much. W's for them in the comment section right now. If you're on YouTube, hit that thumbs up. If you're on TikTok, tap that screen and we'll help get it out to more people. Let's go into the conversation real quick. So, real talk. So, why do you support Donald Trump?
Honestly, man, I think it's just the direction the country's been heading in. Like, it's been terrible. Yeah, and I don't understand. I get more curious in the fact of, like, why people would support Kamala Harris and Joe Biden.
Kamala.
I mean, Kamala, sorry. Why? I honestly don't understand the support behind it. Like the Nancy Pelosi stuff, making hundreds of millions of dollars in stock market. Like, there's clear signs.
Dropping a meme coin, making hundreds of millions of dollars.
That's always the comeback. I mean, what I'm trying... Look.
I mean, like...
here's the funny thing, because everybody labels Republican as Trump. Like, every Republican, everybody that didn't vote for... Everybody that voted for Trump is just a Trump loyalist. No.
I'm just asking you why you support Trump. Because you still do to this day. It sounds like you're a loyalist because you support him, even though he was held civilly liable of sexually abusing a woman, even though he pardoned terrorists who violently assaulted police officers on January 6th, right? And he still pardoned them.
The same woman
who
like
still
that?
Called for the execution of his political opponents, who has literally justified war crimes from his administration, where they literally have murdered people who are not even coming to the United States. There was no evidence they had DRUGS.
You're talking about the drug
They didn't have
boats?
enough gas to get to the United States. They disabled the boat with the first strikes, and then they surrendered, and they still bombed them.
We're talking about drug boats. And then you're talking about...
There was no evidence that they had DRUGS. There was no evidence that they had DRUGS.
We think the charges out of New York weren't politically motivated. That wasn't a political attack on Trump.
That was a
Because
whole
honestly,
pivot. What type of pivot was that?
What?
But
What you were saying?
I don't think that was. I don't think it was just political. I think he did it.
Like the real estate stuff with the loans that got fully paid back, where there was a bunch of felony
I'm not talking
charges.
about that. I didn't bring that up.
Well, you brought up the sexual charges. I forget that
That
gal's
wasn't
name.
a sexual charge, genius. What are you talking about? I said he was held civilly liable of sexually abusing E. Jean Carroll. Can you
Okay,
name one piece of
sexual
evidence in that case that you dispute?
I mean, dude, that thing looked rigged from the beginning.
Name one piece of evidence in the case that you dispute.
Eugene Carroll case?
E. Jean Carroll.
E. Jean Carroll. I could literally search this shit up in like real time and have this argument with you.
So you don't know a single thing off the top of your head that you dispute in the case.
This is what I love about all of these political discourses that happen here on TikTok. Like everybody that is anti-Trump comes with a bunch of love everybody statements. They have absolute like complete blindness to the fact that the entire system is like crooked. You can look at like the Hillary Foundation, the Clinton Foundation. I'm sorry.
So it's justified for Trump to be crooked because other people are crooked?
No, you're asking like why I voted for Trump. I'm saying the entire damn system is crooked. And Kamala Harris and Joe Biden.
Running this? So if the entire system right now is crooked. Wait, if the entire system right now is crooked and Trump is president, doesn't that indicate he's the one making it crooked?
Well, come on, dude. How long's Trump been president? He was president back in 2016. I think this corruption stems
He wasn't
well
president
beyond
in 2016. But no, I don't think that the level of corruption that exists today is the same level of corruption that's existed historically speaking.
Are you sure about that, or is it maybe
I'm
just
100%
the fact that
positive.
Social media?
Yeah, I'm very positive. I'm very positive. Yeah,
other?
I can't name a single other president that reduced tariffs on a country to get a gold bar and a Rolex clock. I can't mention one time that happened. I can't ever mention a time outside of the one that we have as a president right now where they dropped a meme coin and then rug pulled it. I can't tell you a single time where they dropped a social media company, right, and then doubled their net worth, right, from that social media company while president.
Or like Joe Biden having an office at a university that was being funded by China, or his son working in Ukraine for an oil company.
What evidence was it? Wait,
no
what
experience.
evidence? Wait, what evidence was there that
Or
Joe
his
Biden
son
himself
selling
got?
$100,000 art pieces that he has no background in art, or cocaine being found in the White House during the time of Joe Biden.
I have to kick you now, man. That was, by the way, that was in the area in which they go into to like literally like look around the White House where people visit. Okay, there was no evidence that had anything to do with Biden or Hunter Biden or anyone. That was just an assumption. By the way, you can't say it on the live because TikTok TOS. I recommend coming up on a different day, and I can dispute your stupid shit. Let's go on the next individual. Only send a guest request if you do meet that set of criteria listed in the TikTok screen. Yo, what's up? How old are you? Yo, what's up? How old are you? Alrighty, let's go on the next individual. Only send a guest request if you do meet that set of criteria listed on the TikTok screen. But also, like, why do they completely ignore that Trump pardoned a sea drug trafficker, like convicted?
Oh.
So that's just
What's up, guys?
interesting. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
I'm 22, man.
And if you could go back in time, you could either vote for Donald Trump or Kamala Harris. Who would you rather vote for?
Trump 10 toes down. I've seen you guys on what is it, Jubilee? Both of you, were you guys both on there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you guys have a combined IQ of 5. You want to debate someone like me who knows what they're speaking of?
Oh yeah, real tough guy here. Tell us.
With your IQ of 1?
Real funny. My IQ is probably above 100, I'd say, at least. I mean, 115. It's not crazy, but
100, 115. I think even that's an overshoot. But go ahead.
Okay. So, President Trump's deregulatory effects have already saved Americans over $180 billion, or $2,100 per family of 4, because of the rollback of automobile related rules alone expected to save consumers more than $1.1 trillion. What do you think about that? What do you think about all these facts I'm about to read off to you? And you're not going to be able to understand any of them because you've never heard about them.
Explain how rescinding the rules directly causes that benefit?
Sorry, what?
Can you just explain which rules you're referencing and then how they would cause the benefit you're referencing instead of just saying he did X, therefore Y?
Yeah, so basically, his deregulatory effects have already saved Americans a shit ton of money.
Deregulation is a buzzword, though. Like, what did he actually do?
Well, let's click on it and learn it together. Let me teach you.
I thought you had such a high IQ and you were coming here to educate us on these policies.
So
and I was saying, let's look it up.
I'm explaining to you right now. Okay. Basically, President Biden piled on nearly $2 trillion in new regulations over his 4 years in office, dramatically increasing costs for everyday working people and businesses. And it left billions of dollars more.
To clarify, by imposing spending.
Sorry, what?
So, did you know that Trump signed off on $4 trillion more debt-related spending compared to the Biden-Harris administration?
Well, I haven't finished my thing yet. What about the Biden administration? What about 72% of the regulatory burdens, 1.3 trillion or
You can't just say
15,450?
regulation bad. Like, which regulations are you talking about? Some
Yeah.
regulations are for like worker safety or like energy efficiency. Probably a good
It
thing.
was basically the woke ones that Doge had to come in and cut.
Oh,
Be
the woke
specific.
regulation.
Name one specific regulation that was cut that you agree with being
Okay.
cut.
Okay, hold on. I have a whole bunch of notes here.
ChatGPT, what's the answer? Please tell me.
No. Not
Please tell me,
ChatGPT.
ChatGPT.
These are my notes.
Sydney, thank you so much. I really appreciate the $10 on PayPal. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And they said shout out to their boyfriend Anthony. I think this. Yes, Anthony. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Can we some W's for them in the comment section as well? Thank you. W.
Basically,
W. Onda, thank you so much. Really appreciate the $10 as well. Thank you so much for just now. Brock rehearsed that opening IQ line and he thought he ate.
do you know the Office of Personal Management, the OPM? Do you know PBS?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got rid of that shit. So that saved
PBS
people
still
some money.
exists, but you defunded it, and that's not a regulation.
Yeah, we got rid of that shit.
That's not a
You know,
regulation. What do you know what a regulation is?
Yeah, it's basically things that you have to regulate. Fucking
Yeah,
dickhead.
that's using the term in the definition. What can you tell me one regulation that Trump got rid of that you agree with getting rid of?
A regulation is a rule or order made by basically a government agency or authority to control behavior. That's what it is.
And
So,
you just searched that up, and you still have yet to mention a single one. Name one specific one.
Doge cutting these things.
Doge doesn't even exist anymore. What
Oh yeah,
regulation did they
because
cut?
they don't exist anymore because they basically came in, solved the shit that they had to fucking solve, and then they got up out of here.
Didn't it cost more? It costed more to operate Doge than they actually literally saved.
Listen, let
what
solve, and then they got up out of here.
Didn't it cost more? It costed more to operate. One
So,
thing that they
we have
cut.
to spend money
wait,
on
how
our
about this?
country
Name
to
one
make.
regulation that you agree with being cut. Name one specific regulation. If you can't name a regulation, then why do you keep using it as a talking point?
You can literally go to Doge right here. It gives you a list of a whole bunch of their agendas and everything that they've done. What do you think about the Department of Energy?
What is this response? I'm waiting. What is the
vague-ass
regulation?
question.
What is the regulation that you disagree with?
That you had to
that
regulate
Trump got
these
rid
things
of?
because we're spending. Okay, what do you be?
The regulation. What is the regulation that you disagree with?
That you had to
that
regulate
Trump got
these
rid
things
of?
because we're spending. Okay, because we're. Google it with me right now.
Yeah, name one
wanna
time
Google
we've
with me
ever
right now?
funded surgeries on mice to make them trans. That's not how it works. Surgeries don't make you trans. 2, mice can't be trans.
Yeah, I'll literally Google this
That's
with
not
you right now.
possible. It's literally impossible for a mouse to be that way.
Yeah, also.
Because they don't have gender.
Well, what if? Okay, well then, what if you have a mouse and you chop off its testicles? Then what?
Dude, that is not gender, genius.
Oh my gosh.
Also, notice how he started by bringing up car regulations.
Wait, do you think when you neuter your
Birds
pet,
and
you're
bees talk,
engaging in
want me
a?
to give you the birds
Wait,
and the
I'm
bees
sorry.
talk?
Do you think when you neuter your pet, you are engaging in trans surgeries?
I mean, dude, if you have a mouse and you chop
surgeries.
off, then
Engaging
what?
in trans surgeries towards pets.
Listen, dude, it's funny because you guys are just so ignorant, and I can tell you're probably a little atheist.
Dude, you said you were going to tell us car regulations that he got rid of that made cars so much cheaper, and you haven't talked about cars at all since that opening.
Okay, here, clarifying. Oh, wait, hold on.
Because I looked it up, and it looks like we're talking about safety regulations
Yeah,
and
look,
energy
I'll
efficiency
stop that right
regulations,
here.
which seem pretty important, actually.
Look at this. Look at this.
Towards.
So,
you have
dollars in taxpayer funds spent creating transgender animals. Represent Nancy Mace. Do you know who that is? She works in the government.
Yeah, that
$1 billion in
transgenic.
taxpayer
He doesn't
funds
know what
spent
transgender.
in tax Mace. Do you know who that is?
Nancy Mace
here
is
we
not
go.
a
Let
sword.
me read it to you since your little simpleton brain can't quite comprehend it. Okay.
Oh,
give
yeah,
us your
'cause
105
I
IQ,
can't
please.
comprehend. Yeah, dude.
No, 115.
Oh shit, my bad, my bad.
Hey everyone,
Laid out list.
first ever negative IQ has been seen on the stream.
Yeah, that's not possible. You realize that, right? You idiot.
That was the point. I was making a joke, dude. Rihanna, thank you so much.
No, 115.
Oh shit, my bad, my bad.
Hey everyone,
Laid out
first ever.
Yeah. Use of taxpayer
Sarah,
dollars.
thank you for the $10 as
funding
well. Thank you so
gender
much for
affirmation
5D
for animals.
chess.
During opening remarks at a subcommittee hearing on Thursday, this happened a little bit, February 6, 2025. I'll give you the exact date on it since you can't comprehend anything. The hearing ended animal cruelty. So we're basically we're spending our own money to abuse animals and cut off their testicles. What the hell do you think about that? Joe Biden was doing that.
Wait, I'm sorry. Do you think it's wrong to neuter your pet?
I think it's wrong to make them transgender.
You can't make a pet transgender. That's
Oh
not
my gosh,
possible.
dude.
Okay.
Okay.
Could you
So let's have another talk
So
about.
they could max you could do is test different hormones in pets, right, or in mice, but that's not making them trans. Okay.
Do you want to go over the birds and the bees talk? Do you know
No,
what that
not
is?
really.
The birds and the bees? Have you ever heard of that? Have your parents ever give you the birds and the bees talk?
I don't think you've even had that conversation yet. If you're engaging in this
Had that
conversation in
as a
this
child,
manner.
actually.
Here,
Sexual
can you
education when I was a
give me a single article title that indicates this to be true? Other than Nancy Mace claims this?
Literally $10 million in taxpayer funds spent creating transgender animals from
tell
our
me
own
what's
government.
the title?
It's a guy. It's literally from our government, dude.
That's from Nancy Mace making a claim. That's not a source.
It's from House.gov, buddy.
Yeah, a Republican partisan committee.
Oh, so because they're Republican, you don't believe it?
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, that just shows how much your brain is, buddy.
Wait. I have a question. If a Democratic committee said that Donald Trump engaged in war crimes, would you accept that?
Well, I would need some hardcore evidence. They can't just say it, right?
Okay, so what's your hardcore evidence?
I'm reading you the evidence right now, and
what's your hardcore evidence? Wait, what's your hardcore evidence?
Span is like 1 second.
Wait,
actually,
Brock, I need some hardcore evidence right now. Can you provide me some hardcore evidence?
I'm reading it to you. So basically, Mace took aim at the Biden-Harris administration, a radical policy
I need some
agenda
hardcore evidence. I don't just need claims from your side.
Yeah.
That's not enough
I'm
hardcore
gonna give you some
evidence for me
evidence
to
right now.
accept.
Do you want? Can I turn my camera on and show you a video of what they did to these animals?
No,
you don't have
you
live
don't even
access.
have the ability to turn your camera on.
Okay, well, if I did, I would show you the evidence right now, and your brain wouldn't quite be able to comprehend it. It'd probably explode and melt out of your fucking nostrils. Dumb shit.
Brock, since you're so intelligent, can you just follow up on like the very first point you ever made, which is that Trump is cutting auto regulations to lower prices? Because you kind of ran away from that point. To talk about
I
culture
actually
war
just saw a
stuff.
whole bunch of videos coming out recently too. Have you seen that new little motor vehicle, the truck that's like a mini vehicle? You can turn it into basically anything you want for businesses, and he's bringing Biden basically was the dude who got rid of that, and they're
Who are you
bringing that
talking to
back
right
in
now?
I'm talking to both you little dimwits,
Why didn't you
Tweedledee and
answer the
Tweedledum.
question?
Huh?
Why didn't you answer the question? You said that Trump is lowering
I'm
costs by
talking-
cutting auto regulations. Which auto regulations did he cut, and why is that good?
Yeah, no, I'm explaining it to you right now, but you guys have a TikTok attention span, so you can't quite
please
keep
tell
up
us.
with what I'm saying.
I'm all ears.
Little
Dude,
TikTok
this guy's
attention
so
span, boy.
intelligent, man. I think this guy's so intelligent, dude. Tori,
Bro.
thank you for the $15. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Rachel. Thank you so much.
do
I
you
really
wanna
appreciate
keep
the
talking about
$5.
this, or
Thank
do
you
you
so
wanna have a
much
theological
for
debate?
what an aggressive meathead that you're debating right now. I know, right? Crazy. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
I'm vegan.
Tyler, thank you for the $25. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. I can't even remember.
You want to have a theological debate right now? Or do you want to keep talking about
Renegade,
bullshit?
thank you for the $5. I don't know why you would randomly bring that up.
Because I know you're a little atheist, boy.
Why? Is that going to make you mad?
I think it's because he can't find a regulation.
Regulation on automotive
ADS?
industry, right?
Do you have ADS?
No, but are you making fun of people who do?
I said atheist derangement syndrome. That's what I was talking about, dude. You don't get it? TDS?
I think I was lagging a little bit. Can you hear me better? Can you hear me better?
Yeah, we hear you, man.
Is it you lagging or is it me lagging? What's going on right now?
It's you. You got Maga Mobile.
Guy in the box down
And by
there.
the way,
Guy
he
in the
still
box
has
down
yet
there.
to
Is he
mention a
fading out
single
little bit?
regulation. Wait, dude.
He is.
Brock, do you still have yet to mention a single regulation?
Dude, you're framing out. Your internet, you have...
Bro has
your
Brock's
internet
for
is, like,
brains.
framing out.
Wait. Brock has Brock's for brains. Yo, Jocelyn, thank you for the $5. That's crazy. Brock's for brains.
I'm confused. Am I the one lagging right now? What's going on? My phone's like lagging. Guy down there in the box, am I lagging or is he lagging?
He was lagging for me for a second, but it's working. It's been working.
Yeah, you sound fine
Okay.
now.
All right. So you want me to disprove you on what again?
I just want you to substantiate your own claim.
Yeah, name the one regulation.
Of which one? I've debunked you in
Name a
multiple different
regulation
ones,
that you
so-
disagree with.
Yeah, all the fucking woke ones that Biden put in. Like
All the
literally
woke
all of them.
regula-
You want me to go through the whole list?
Yeah, tell me. Name a woke regulation.
Okay. Let me show you something.
Brock, the issue is I looked up which car regulation Trump got rid of, and it's fuel efficiency standards. Is fuel efficiency woke?
Huh?
Is fuel efficiency woke?
I think it's good to be efficient, and I think we need to have fuel.
Apparently,
so-
it's woke according to your own definition, because that's the car regulation Trump rescinded.
I'm confused. Can you say that again?
The auto regulations Trump rescinded were fuel efficiency standards.
Okay, cool. What does that have anything to do with anything I've said, dickhead?
It's the first thing you opened with, which is that
Bro,
Trump
dude,
caught
this
auto
guy.
regulations and it's lowering prices. $2,000 for consumers. Where's that?
Okay, do you know what EPA is?
Yes.
Chad, I
It's
think
the
the,
Good
I think the
Neighbor plan?
caller's very confused. Brock, I think you're pretty confused, man.
Okay, explain.
You should be explaining. You're the high IQ person here. Why do we have to explain everything?
Well, I'm trying to make you guys understand from a different point of view, but you
Try
can't
harder.
quite comprehend the things I've been saying, right?
Try harder.
Such
Actually,
big
that's a
ideas, I
skill
can't
issue
handle
on
it.
your behalf. Maybe you should be able to
Is
communicate what you have
it
to say
hard
better.
for your brain
Maybe
to
if you
keep up with
maybe if
my
you were
brain?
so
Is my
smart,
brain
wait,
working too
wait.
fast?
Maybe if you were so smart, you'd be able to communicate better. Try, communicate better, buddy. Jenny, thank you so much for the $6.66. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. For the high IQ ADS guy, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Dylan, thank you for
I'm trying
$10
to
as well.
debunk
Thank you so much, Dylan. What'd you say?
Yeah, so changes to public charge ground of inadmissibility. Department of Homeland Security, effective 12-23-2022. Summary. Basically, it removes consideration of most non-cash benefits, SNAP Medicaid, when assessing if a non-citizen might become a public charge. A public charge is a non-citizen likely to primarily depend on the government for financial support through benefits like cash assistance or long-term institutional care. Do I need to read that slower? Or do you understand what I'm saying right now?
No, name the regulation.
You understand
again.
it?
What was the
I
regulation?
understand every single word, if not probably better than you
I
do.
bet. What was the regulation again?
Immigration.
That's not a regulation, dude.
Explain
Okay.
what the regulation does, Brock. If you can read it, you should be able to synthesize that and then explain it with your own words. So tell us.
Yeah, I just okay. Here we go.
Don't read it verbatim.
He's got to look it up. He said, "Chat
It's,
GPT, please. Chat,
this is the
please."
public. This is the. I don't use Chat GPT. I don't use AI. My brain is smarter than AI could ever be. So,
Brock, you know how much it reeks of insecurity to constantly talk about how smart you are? Just
Listen,
a word of advice for the
it's
future.
funny. I'm just trying to let you know that you can't quite keep up with what I'm saying.
We can keep up. I think you're the one having the issue with that.
Okay, so Department of Homeland Security 8 CFR Parts 103, 212, 213, and 245. Okay, those are the parts specifically. Thank you for the galaxy. Thank you. Was that to me or
No,
or
that was
that
to me. That was to me. Blah. Thank you so much for the galaxy. I really appreciate it. Thank you. And why did you say thank you for a galaxy that you didn't get, bro? That was
I just
embarrassing.
sent it to me because I thought I saw my thing go up. Okay, yeah, it's called human
Brock,
error.
I just want to let you know it was for me and not for you. Peanut butter, thank you so
Yeah,
much for the $10.
it's called
Thank you so
human
much
error.
for me and not for you. Nicole, thank you for the galaxy. I really appreciate it for me and not for the guest. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Oh my gosh, you people don't know anything. Okay, so the agency, U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services, DHS. Do you know what that is, DHS? Do you know what that is?
Yes, I do.
Say it to me.
Department of
Thanks for the
Homeland
galaxy.
Security,
Oh no,
what's your
someone
point?
did just send me a galaxy. Who was that? Can you read it? Whoever did that for me?
No,
Who sent me that? I gotta say thank you. Who sent me that?
I don't know.
Use your IQ to figure it out.
Yeah,
Well,
use
I
your
don't
IQ
see
to
it
figure
pop
that
up
one out,
anymore.
buddy.
Brock's top viewers, Badass Mofo 99.
Harper, thank you so much for the membership subscription.
galaxy.
Susan,
Also, let
thank
me
you for
just
the
thank some of my
$20.
old
Thank you
gifters
so
who
much,
gifted me
Susan. Can we get some
previously.
W's for Susan in the comment section right now? Thank you.
Omer, thank you. Cameron, thank you. Tracy, thank you. Zach, thank you. Thank you to all my donors.
What did you say? I can't hear you. It looks like you muted yourself.
Thank you for the.
What? You just muted yourself again, man. Brandy,
Okay,
thank
let
you
me-
so much for the $1. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
JR,
No,
thank you so
seriously
much,
though.
JR.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you for the rose,
It's
JR.
amazing. Kathy, thank you for the membership subscription as well. Thank you.
All right, so
Give me
you want me to
your point.
explain?
Give me your. You didn't even give us the
I've given you a whole
regulation
bunch
yet.
of
That
points
was
on why he's.
what was the regulation?
Okay. Let's talk about immigration. What do you think about the
Okay, now we're
least
changing
amount
the
of people
topic.
coming
Let's
across
talk
the
about
border since
immigration.
2014?
He
Huh?
so by the way, we just went multiple minutes without him being able to provide a regulation again. He still failed.
Thank you for the
So
heart.
let's
Thank you for
move over to
thank you for the
immigration.
rose, Olier. Thank you for the rose.
Jessica, thank you for the $2. Thank you so much. Haley, thank you for the $5 as well. Thank you. I can play this game more than you can.
I'm not trying to play a game here. I'm just trying to be thankful for the people sending me money.
Yeah,
so
me
I'm
too.
not,
I'm just being
I don't know
thankful.
what you're doing. You're playing like some
I'm seriously
macho
just being
game, trying
thankful.
to
Do you want to
trying
tell
to
me
one
what?
up me or something.
Wait, what about immigration? Do you want to tell me yet?
Yeah. So what happened with the least amount of people coming across the border since like what 10 years or something like crazy like that? Like we've had barely anyone trying to come across the border. What's up with that?
Thank you, man. So if you're talking about people,
It's
less
almost
people
like we secured our border. Isn't that crazy? Thank you for the galaxy, man.
Yeah. So you do you support him violating people's due process rights and violating the law?
I support the Constitution. I support American. I support American patriotism.
Can I ask
I
you a
support
question
Charlie Kirk.
That was embarrassing. So could you tell me?
Are you laughing at him?
I was laughing at you saying that. So could you tell me?
Why?
Can I please ask you a question? Why? Because
Java, thank you for the
it was
rose. Java,
embarrassing.
thank you so much for the rose. Java. Jordan, thank you so much for the goat. Times 10. Thank you, Jordan.
Do you want to
go ahead,
respond to what I
speak.
just have to say? You didn't even get a galaxy, by the way.
Team Trump, thank you so much for the goat.
Dude, you didn't even get a galaxy, and you said thank you for it.
They're sending me right now. Team Trump just sent me something right now. Thank you, Team Trump. Java, thank you again for the Santa Claus, Java.
Okay, well.
Jordan, thank you so much for lightning, Jordan.
Oh, Jordan blocked.
You're blocked. Oh, okay, you want to block these people?
And I
Don't worry, I'm gonna
blocked.
start following.
I'm
them
not
on
gonna
my
lie,
account.
I straight up blocked Jordan.
I'm following them now. Thank you guys. I'm following
Java
you
got
back.
blocked to do later. Java.
Okay. Well, this is.
April, thank you for
okay.
the galaxy. Thank you so much for the
You
live
people are
fest as well.
fucking
Thank you.
disgusting. You want to start blocking people just because they're expressing their First Amendment right,
Unironically,
freedom of
yeah,
speech,
yeah,
freedom
yeah.
of expression. They're
If they
sending me
send you
shit.
a
Do you even know?
if they
You're
send
the
you a
dictator here,
donation,
you
they get
piece of
blocked.
shit.
Yes,
you want
they
to talk
do.
about Trump being a dictator? You're the fucking dictator, you piece of shit.
And whine about it. Solomon, thank you for the $50 on Venmo. Can we get some W's for Solomon in the comment section right now? Thank you so much for the $50 on Venmo. RY, thank you for the bubbly kiss as well. Thank you. Can we get some tears put into my cup? I'll drink them up.
You get some actual smart things for like you to say. Like I haven't heard one
Brock,
smart.
did you just pretend to care about free speech a second ago?
Yeah.
So
quite
basically,
literally
he
did.
is blocking people who are sending me money for their First Amendment.
And Trump is
rights.
putting people in handcuffs for protesting Israel. Who's the real dictator there? It's Parker for being on his own TikTok and muting someone? Wow.
Oh, also, Brock, also, I just want to mention this. Would you support Donald Trump if he called for the termination of all rules, regulations, and articles, even those found in the Constitution?
I'll answer that question after I say this real quick.
Okay.
Why would you protest the land where Jesus Christ was born? Why would you protest Israel? You laugh at it. You know that's the holy
Bro,
land.
protesting the
Land
state
where
of
Jesus Christ was
Israel
born.
is not even protesting Christianity. That was embarrassing.
Yeah, well, this is why we need to install actual teachings of the Bible and Christianity into schools from the age like probably 4. Like
Rachel, thank you for the $5. Rachel says Brock only likes Trump because they have the same level of intellect.
Yeah, true.
That's funny. I'll actually say I do think I actually am smarter than him. As you know, he's smarter than I would say. Still 95%.
Hey, Brock, let me ask you this question. I'm going to ask you again. Would you still
No, go
support
ahead.
Donald Trump if he called for the termination of all rules, regulations, and articles, even those found in the Constitution?
Rules of what?
I said, would you still support Donald Trump if he called for all the termination of all rules, regulations, and articles, even those found in the Constitution?
No, they never did.
You said what?
No.
You wouldn't? Well, he did say that. I can show you the tweet on Truth Social.
He said he wanted to terminate the Constitution. Are you serious?
Yeah. He said he wanted to terminate all rules, regulations, and articles, even those found in the Constitution.
For everyone in the chat saying Jesus was Palestinian, that's blasphemy and you're going to hell. So
That is not
sorry.
blasphemy, and people are not going to hell for saying that. It's a factual statement.
All right, sure. Teach their own, buddy. Teach their own.
Push the galaxy, thank you.
Team Trump, thank you so much for the goat, Team Trump. Thank you.
You know what? Well, then I love engaging in blasphemy. Then, Brock, how does that make you feel?
That's fine. Yeah, I love.
Based
that's
upon
basically
your
the same.
definition, I love engaging in
You know,
blasphemy because it's the truth.
blasphemy is the one sin that is unforgivable. So yeah, it's basically just like saying I love going to hell.
So by the way,
yeah,
so
just
you,
have
so
fun
you're
with that,
saying
buddy.
so you're saying
Have fun
God
with that, buddy. I'll
so you're
pray for
saying
you
God
tonight.
couldn't forgive me for saying that, but he could forgive a pedophile?
Yeah, I'll pray for you tonight, buddy.
Wait, no, just real question. You're saying he couldn't forgive me for saying that about
Committing
blasphemy?
blasphemy? Yeah, no,
but he
that's what the Bible
could forgive
says.
a pedophile?
Yeah, that's what the Bible says, buddy.
Okay.
I mean, you want me to say something
So
that's
then,
not
do you
true
think
from the Bible?
blasphemy?
I mean,
Wait. Do you think blasphemy should be illegal?
I mean, if I'm going off of what I personally believe, I think blasphemy should be completely illegal. You should probably get life in prison for it.
Okay. If you think I should go to life in prison?
Yeah.
Brock, you think I should be in prison for life?
Okay, well, personally, I mean, realistically, no, I don't think it should happen. But
support an authoritarian.
If I could rub a little genie lamp, then yes, I'd send you straight to prison for life.
You would send me to prison for life. So then, wait, why are
I mean,
you
dude,
talking?
you're committing the one sin that's unforgivable, my guy. What do you want me to say?
Well,
What do you want me to
J-Dubs,
say?
thank you so much for the $50. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Some W's
Yeah,
for
what do you
J-Dubs
want
in
me
the
to say,
comment
dude?
section right now for the prison fund. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Berkeley as well. Thank you for the $5. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. For as a Christian, I am disgusted by this guest. Thank you so much. Joe, thank you for the $10 as well. Thank
You're
you
not
so
a real
much. I really
fucking
appreciate it.
Christian,
Thank you
then.
so much. Literally, though, Joe, thank you so much. Jessica with the $25. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, Jessica. Thank you, everyone, for supporting the prison fund. Thank you so much. Fiona, thank you for the $15. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank
Kiwi
you,
Maze,
thank you.
thank you so
They
much
said
for
free
the goat.
Palestine
2
W's.
goats.
Free
Kiwi
Palestine
Maze,
in the
thank you so
comment
much.
section.
Kiwi
Elise, thank
Maze,
you so
thank
much
you.
for the dollar. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Michael with $100. Thank you so much for prayers for Brock. No one has ever needed them more than this tormented
Michael, send me
soul
something.
with anger issues and a hardcore inferiority complex.
Michael, send me something.
Emma, thank you. Thank you. Actually, that was to Adam W's.
Bombs away. Thank you so much for the goat. Time 6 bombs away.
Wait,
Thank
can you say
Badass
W? Can you
Mofo.
say
Thank
thank
so
you to
much for the
Michael
heart.
and can you say thank you to J Dubs
No,
real quick?
I'll say thank you to Michael once he sends me something.
No, you're not getting anything, buddy.
Bombs away. Thank you. Can you say thank you to Bombs away for me, bud? Say thanks, Bombs away.
No, where did they send it? I'll make sure to block them for you.
Okay, guys, I'm sorry. I want to say thank you to all my
Well, Bob's
fans out
away.
there,
Bye
but I'm gonna stop doing it just so I
bye.
can save
Bye
you guys. I
bye.
don't
You're
want to get you guys bad
gone.
here.
Later.
So, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to stop thanking you guys just so I can.
Yep.
Rocco, Infects Bites just sent me $5 and said to ask you what transgenic means.
We have the literal devil here in sheep's clothing, basically just doing whatever he wants. as a
Brock,
tyrannical
just to be
dictator.
respectful to
Type of piece of shit.
Infects Bites, he sent $5 to ask what does transgenic mean.
Oh, interesting. I don't think I got a Venmo for $5 to ask me that question. So
You don't
access
even
to
have a
that.
Venmo.
Should I put one in my bio?
You don't even have one. You made up a donation to say thank you to.
No, they didn't.
That was embarrassing. That was so
Kat, should I write down
embarrassing.
my Venmo
You
right
just
now and
made
get
up
the
a
Venmo?
He said thank you so much for this non-existent Venmo.
No, I didn't. say
Malachi,
for
thank you so
Venmo.
much for
I'm
the
saying thank you
$10 for the actual
the
money.
gift
Thank you
from
so much for dog walking MAGA incels. Thank you. Darsel, thank you so much for the $5. J-Dubs with the $300 on YouTube Super Chat. Can we get some W's for J-Dubs in the comment
fuck
section
those
right
people,
now?
dude. Send me
For the
something. Holy shit.
$300. Holy shit. Can we get some W's for J-Dubs in the
I'm
comment
about to put my
section right now? Can
Venmo
you
in
say
my
thank you
bio,
to
dude.
J-Dubs for me right now? Say thank you to J-Dubs.
Guy down there in the box. Do you have your
Thank
Venmo
you
in your
so
bio?
much, J-Dubs. Can we get some W's for J-Dubs in the comment section right now? A sea of emotions. Thank you so much for the $5 as well. Thank you. Phoebe, thank you for the $25 for oops. This was not for was for Brox. Thank you. Tori with the $50 for the inflated ego and deflated intellect. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it, Tori. Can we get some W's for Tori in the comment section as well? Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Gail, thank you for the $2. I really appreciate it. They said stop eating or mute him because he's talking. Okay, I got you. Yeah, he's doing that in the mic. I'll make sure to let him know not to do that. Katie, thank you for the $2. And then Justin, thank you for the $1. Can we get some W's for all the gifters in the comment section right now? Holy shit. Again, thank you so much to J-Dubs in the comment section. Brandy as well, thank you for the $1. He's just mad that we would put all the money on your books if you were in prison. And no one would do that for him. Peyton, thank you for the $25. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it for the prison fund. Joe, thank you for the $30. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it for the education fund for the guest. Yeah, he needs that. I think we're gonna need a lot more for that one. Jesus Christ, dude. I think we're gonna have to need to move mountains for that one. I think we're gonna actually need Jesus Christ for that one.
Blasphemy again.
Well, how was that blasphemy? I just said that we needed Jesus Christ to save you.
All I'm gonna say is when you sit on a live stream and make fun of Charlie Kirk, you're going to hell.
We didn't even say anything about Charlie,
Kirk
bro.
come from?
Wait, do you think that Charlie Kirk is Jesus Christ?
No. That's
Okay, so
blasphemy.
then I don't know why you said that about Charlie when we haven't even brought
The
him up.
fact that when I say his name, you start laughing and you get a disgusted look on your face says it all. You're literally the devil in sheep's clothing, my guy.
Serena, thank you so much for the $5. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. We love being
I
the
wish he
devil
was
in
here,
sheep's
so
clothing,
if
everyone.
he got to debate you
Wait.
again-
So wait. What does that mean? Am I in sheep's clothing?
Yeah, you're the devil in sheep's clothing.
Wouldn't that mean I'm Christian then?
No, it's a saying, bud.
Yeah, but like, isn't that like a saying for like people who like portray themselves as
It's a
Christian,
saying
but
for
they're not
really,
actually?
really bad, evil people.
Like yourself and like Charlie? And like
No,
Trump?
Charlie Kirk was a saint sent down from the heavens to try
That
to
was
get people to
embarrassing.
get
He was
on
not a
all
saint.
this.
He was not a
Yeah?
saint.
Okay.
That's ridiculous.
Okay. Well, when you guys pass away and go down to the underworld, I will make sure I float
Go
up
down to the
angel
underworld.
into the
I
heavens.
can't wait to go down to the underworld. It sounds like a fun place.
Huh?
It sounds like it's a fun place.
No, it's not. You'll be burning for eternity. I'm going to see Charlie back up in heaven.
Wait,
though, along
so
with
you think
everyone
I'm
else.
going to be
Martin Luther
burning
King-
for eternity?
Martin Luther King will
so
be
the
up
question:
there. Every...
do you support me being eternally me being eternally tortured?
No, I think that's horrible, and that's why I think you should give your life
Wait,
to
so
Christ.
then you think that God does something wrong if you were to send me to hell?
No, it'd be Satan basically grabbing you by the fucking dick and yanking you down because you've been fucking jerking off all day long, not giving your life to Christ. you
What,
fucking
dude?
idiot.
What was that, dude? That was the craziest thing you've ever said. Brock, why did you say that?
Listen, it's a metaphor for basically
Okay.
saying that you have been fucking around a little bit too much and not thinking about Christ.
Well, actually, dude, I've turned my life to Christ, man.
Really?
Yeah.
When that happened?
I right now.
Yeah, you're a fucking lying piece of shit.
I've just done it.
You're a lying piece of shit. You want to say
I'm
something
not.
smart? and
I'm not.
accurate about
I've right now just turned to Christ.
I've been sitting here reading off
Hey,
federal
dude.
documents. to
Hey,
you,
hey,
and you
Brock,
still
Brock,
can't- you don't
Brock,
believe
Brock,
anything.
Brock. I'm serious.
My name is Brock. Not Brock.
I have realized the error of my ways. I have realized all of the sins I've engaged in.
Dude, I'm not
and
gonna sit
and
here
I
and have a
repent.
theological
Seriously,
debate
dude.
with you right now
I
about this
repent for
shit.
my sins. I repent for my sins.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, will you accept me into the Church of Jesus Christ? Will you accept me as a brother in Christ?
Well, I will, dude. I'll accept anyone in this church.
And do you think I will be forgiven for my sins?
No, you. I mean, you've committed blasphemy already. So.
So then I'm still going to hell even if I do this?
I mean, listen, man. That's not.
Wait,
I'm
I
not
turned
the-
my life to
I'm not the
Christ and I'm still
decider.
going to hell?
I'm not the decider. I think you committed blasphemy. You might have been on the line a little bit, but when the end days come, Jesus Christ Himself, God, will be the only decider, not me. So.
Well, I believe that you've engaged in blasphemy.
Well, I haven't. You're completely wrong about that. So.
Well, yeah, because again, based upon what you brought up, blasphemy is just whatever you disagree with, right?
No, not at all.
Whatever you're saying.
Let me give you verbatim the word blasphemy.
Yeah. What do you think is blasphemy?
Well, I'll read you the definition. The act or offense of speaking sacrilegiously about God or sacred things.
What was that word?
Ray, tell us what that means.
Basically means
Sacrilegiously?
Huh?
Sacrilegiously?
Sacrilegiously. About God or sacred things, profane talk, basically.
Like when Trump tweeted an AI picture of him being the new pope? Was he going to hell
No,
for that?
that was an AI picture. He didn't say anything out of his own mouth. So
He posted it on his social media, right?
no, it's his social media manager did. So
No, Trump. I think it's Trump on there.
well,
if you read
he was
how
asked
it's
the question
written.
about it. He was asked the question about it. He said he didn't know anything about it. So it's
He
clearly
says that to literally every question. That's his answer.
okay. Yeah. Well, maybe he has a social media manager that does stuff for him. Have you ever thought about that one?
The
Smart
social
one?
media manager's going now.
Possibly. Yeah.
You listen. You want to have a real talk about everything. You want to have a real talk, or you gonna want to sit up here and just say bullshit all day?
Yeah,
Which
no.
one is it?
Let's have a real talk. I did not turn my life to Christ. I would never do that.
I know you didn't. You were lying because you're a little atheist liar.
Yeah, but I do say hail to Pisas. Hail Pisas.
Yeah, blasphemy again.
Fiona, thank you so much for the $6.66 for all hail Parker. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Sierra, thank you so much for the $5. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Matthew with the $25. Thank you so much on PayPal. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, they just said I've walked my dog and lost internet for 15 minutes, and bro still hasn't mentioned a single vehicle regulation.
Oh, you want to go back to that vehicle?
Yeah, thank you so much. I'll make sure to get him to do that. Caitlin, thank you for the $10. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I know, it's actually diabolical. Diabolical. On done. Thank you so much. Really appreciate the $15. Thank you so much.
Here we go.
Thank you so much. I
Here we
really
go.
appreciate it. On done. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Timothy, thank you so much. Really
Right
appreciate
here.
the
You ready?
$5. Thank you. Brandy with the $1. Justin with the $1. Really appreciate it.
Okay, no
Andy,
more
thank you so
thinking.
much.
No more
I really appreciate the
thinking.
$5. Georgia with the $5. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you so much.
No more
Jill, thank you for
thinking.
the $1.11. Thank you so much. Atlanta, thank you so much. I really appreciate the $10. Serena, thank you for the $5. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Chalupa Batman, thank you for the $6.66. Thank you so much. Put some W's for them in the comment section right now. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Creo with the $50. Can we get some W's for Creo in the comment section right now? Thank you so much, Creo. I really appreciate it. Can we get some W's for them in the comment section right now? Thank you so much, Creo. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you.
All right,
Thank
you ready?
you. Jocelyn, thank you for the $5. JR with the $50. Thank
Hey,
you so much. Put some
Frosty
W's for
Beanerage. I'm
JR
trying to
in
give
the
him a
comment section
regulation
right now.
right
Thank
now.
you so
You
much,
let me speak,
JR.
Frosty
I
Bean.
really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Put some W's for JR in the comment section
Also,
right now.
for
Thank
everyone
you
in the
so
chat
much.
saying W666, you don't even know what you're saying right now.
Dude, Jesus says the most important commandment is to love your neighbor. Why do filthy, godless bigots choose to spit right in Jesus' face and flat out refuse to follow Christ's most important commandment? There are 0 bigots in heaven, not one. Can we get some fucking W's for JR in the comment section right now? That's so true. Visceral, thank you for the $5 as well. Thank you so much, Carl. Thank you for the $5. DJ, thank you for the $10. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. They said going to hell, so now you speak for God. Who's the blasphemer here again? Literally. Emily, thank you for the $10. Thank you so much. Andy, thank you so much for the $8 for just a wee donation for the devil. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Mr.
Is
Steve,
Gage
thank you for the
Hardwell in here?
$5.
Is Gage Hardwell in here? Gage Hardwell. If you're in here, let me know. Gage Hardwell.
Who's that?
Someone who's debated you before and he's fucking debunked your whole shit right in front of your face. You had no idea.
Tess, thank you for the $5. Rachel with the $6.66. Thank you. I'll add them up. Who is it? They debunked me?
Gage Hardwell.
Okay, where are they at? Are they in the box?
I don't know. I mean, I can text him real quick. Hold on. You want me to?
You have his number? Text him. Yeah, bring him up.
Yeah, he's the one. I think he's debated you before.
Jenna, thank you for the $5. Thank you. Yeah, I'll debunk him. Let's do a 2v2. Yeah, he's texting Satan right now, everyone. That's what he's doing. They said if there was ever a guest to ask how many continents there were. Seriously. Well, they're actually texting them right now. They're actually texting them. Oh my gosh. That's so funny. That's so funny. Adam. Adam, are you there?
I think no,
I think Adam.
I'm here.
I think Adam left for a second.
Gage Hardwell. Gage Hardwell is requesting.
Okay. They're in the box. I don't see them.
Hello.
Oh wait, they were added up. Okay, alrighty. Hello.
I've summed it.
Going on there, broker?
Yeah, and you're his friend.
I mean, yeah, I don't know why that's so surprising.
Okay, I was surprised that he had a friend in the first place. So
You fucking dickhead.
Okay, so like, can you name us a regulation that Trump got rid of that you like? That he
A
got rid of?
regulation?
Yeah.
Gage, hold on. I have this one right now. You wanted to talk about the automotive industry. I have one right here. The EV incentive. What are the used regulations to push automakers towards electric vehicles? Do you know what electric vehicles are? Have you heard of a Prius?
No, Priuses are electric. So wait, what was the regulation? Repeat it one more time.
It's called EV incentives. And
EV tax credits.
Basically, hey, guy at the little bottom there, no more speaking until I'm done.
So if you're getting
Just
rid
make a
of the
relevant point, and then sure.
Yeah, if you're getting rid of EV tax credits, that's actually a bad thing. And by the way, that's not even a regulation, okay? A tax credit a tax credit's not a regulation.
Why do I see so many 666s in the chat?
Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. We're having a theological debate, and they brought something up, and now they're just spamming 666 because they literally have the devil written in their bones. So they're all going to hell, but you don't have to worry about that, Gage.
Nicole, thank you for the $5. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. I don't know. But yeah,
Just hide the chat. Hide the chat. It's actually fucking getting
for you
disturbing
too,
now. Holy
Gage.
shit! You see all those?
Oh my god, look what you've done to the chat, dude. That's actually crazy, dude. The entire chat is 666. Not only on TikTok, but also on YouTube, dude. Holy shit.
Yeah, clear display. I can't even look at that. It's hurting my soul.
Dude, this is diabolical. Marie Lee, thank you so much for the $50 for another Parker win. Thank you so much. Get some W's for Marie Lee in the comment section right now. Thank you so much for the $50 on Venmo. Thank you so much. Kenichi, thank you so much. Really appreciate the $5 as well. Thank you.
I can't hear you, dipshit, was speaking. Sorry, what, Gage?
Dipshit, man. Have you brought up Venezuela?
No, we can talk about. You want to talk about Venezuela, Parker?
I did last time.
I mean, do you support?
Do you remember speaking to my friend here?
No, I don't. Do you support?
Maybe
I remember the profile picture.
Your fucking face, so.
Okay, yeah. So hold up, Gage. So, the real question: do you support the murdering of the people off the coast of Venezuela that were literally going south and weren't even going north? Right? Were surrendered after their boat was disabled. Right, and there were survivors. Yeah. Do you support that second strike?
Well, they were probably drug dealers if they were killed.
One, there was no. Oh, Brock just got a flag for uncomfortable for harassment and bullying.
What was his point?
Here,
Gage.
Gage, you can come right back. I'm gonna hit a quick restart because that's my second flag, real quick. You can come right back and tell him to come back on like a different account or something.
A different account. Okay.
Okay, Adam, come back as well, man.
Yeah.
Let me just hit a quick restart, real quick.
All right.
All right, everyone, for the 6,000 people here on TikTok, I'd recommend actually go over to the YouTube as well. You can come right back. We're going to hit a quick restart real quick. We'll be right back. Hopefully you can figure out how to come back on a different account.